How's it going, guys? It's Braxton from Welcome to the Outdoors, and in today's video we see over 30 trailers from Overland Expo West. But I have one big favor to ask from you, and that is to subscribe to my new channel, which is going to be featuring these two rigs, which is in the Nissan Xterra, Mo Leisure Xventures. They are currently seeing all the national parks in the US, and they have seen all of the national parks in the lower 48, and we're headed up to Alaska right now so that they can see the rest of the parks up there. We're going to be spending 3 months, and we are documenting that whole journey, and then we are going to be starting the Pan American Highway. And then this is my rig, the Jeep Gladiator. So that will be on my other channel. The link is in the description below. And without further ado, let's see some trailers from Overland Expo West.
Hey everyone, Lauren with Xpedition Campers at Overland Expo West, and what I want to show you now is the Track Trailers Tvan. This is the Zenith model. We import this trailer from Australia, 100% built in Australia. Track Trailers has been building this model for about 25 years. It has a deep history in Australia. It's really set up very uniquely. It's only about 2,400 pounds, so you can tow it with a lot of light vehicles, light trucks, but it expands out into huge living space. And so people that want to be in a Jeep or maybe a light truck, you can get this on there, carry a family of 4 or 5 with you, have plenty of space to get out and roam. The suspension on the track trailer is unlike anything else out there on the market. It's called the MC2 asymmetric suspension. Track Trailers actually built the suspension for the Australian military. Take a look at some of the videos we have on that. Pretty unique, you guys will love it. But let me show you around the kitchen real fast. So the kitchen opens up, it slides out from underneath, and you have a big workspace, a 3-burner stove, the sink comes out, you have hot water here. This trailer is set up with about 40 gallons of water, so you have plenty of capacity there. Nice deep storage underneath, big wind guard. And so like a day like today, we got a lot of wind coming in, you can still cook, the stove is tucked back in there, so you have a lot of protection from the elements. As we go around the front, this is set up with a 60-liter fridge, freezer. We have a pantry space in there. Slide out, get access to your pantry. And then we're covered by this very unique quick shade awning. So you can see the awning actually follows the contour of the trailer. This is made by EPIK. It's a custom awning for them. It is totally freestanding. We have one leg down today, just some of the extra wind, making sure everyone's safe out here, but totally freestanding. What's nice about this awning is the rain sheds off it very well. It doesn't actually hold the rain in like you'll find a lot of flat awnings. It sheds it down, gets it away from the camper, and opens up this back area. Now, one of the best features people like about the Tvan is this annex room. So the annex actually stays in place up in the pod. And when we open up, you have a large interior space. So you can walk in, have access to your bed, storage underneath. This trailer is running the Red Arc Red Vision system. So we have full access to all your power monitoring, your battery levels, your water levels. This is also running a diesel furnace. And so we have a diesel hot water heater and furnace. 2 fans, nice windows. These windows do open up. And then your annex room here gives you a lot of space. What I'll do is I'll put my chair in here. I'll use this little table as a workstation. When we travel with kids, we can put 2 cots in this area. So that's pretty unique to have a small teardrop trailer like 2,400 pounds where you can get a family of 4 inside. But what's great about it here is we have the ensuite that's attached inside here. So the bathroom area, the shower is accessible. So at night when you wake up, you can actually step right into the ensuite, and we haven't left the comfort of your cabin. The diesel heaters heating all this area, super comfortable at night to have access to everything right here. So it's a pretty striking unit coming down the road. It looks like a spaceship, but it's a lot of fun. We have 130 watts of solar on there, spare tire, 2 vent fans up there. This is running the DO35 Cruise Master hitch, as well as the ARC 750 jack. So a lot of the popular components people like. And then on our passenger side here, we have lots of storage, big Jeep storage here. This will oftentimes be used as a secondary fridge, where you can use like we have for extra gear, and then storage underneath here. So I hope you enjoyed the Track Tvan. It's available at Xpedition Campers, both in our Knoxville, Tennessee shop, as well as Las Vegas, Nevada. Come out and see us.
Hey guys, Brett Mounsell here with the American Adventure Lab. We're at 2024 Jeep Beach. I want to show you guys a couple of new things that we have coming out. So this, what you see behind me, is our Adventure Trailer Kit. And we call it a kit because basically the main product that we sell for this is the chassis itself. So the chassis is built to where if you want to put a Gladiator bed on it, we'll sell you brackets to mount a Gladiator bed. We have several things built for it as far as suspension, different heights. We have different lengths in the front where we can vary the length to do 2 bike carriers, 1 bike carrier. We've got a large cabinet with a swing out door and a slide out built for it. So all in all, what we're trying to do is build the toughest chassis that we can, knowing that you guys are going to beat on these things and take them through tough trails, but we still want to make sure it's lightweight, performs well, and has everything you need for the trail. All right, so the way the process works, you buy the chassis from us on the website. You have a bunch of options as far as finishes, different things as far as bike carriers, boxes, tire mounts, that type of thing. We also have Gladiator beds in stock. So we know most people don't want to ship a bed across the country. So hopefully you guys can find a bed closer to you that works well for your needs, is the right color and that type of thing. But we can ship the beds if you want to. This trailer here, we actually built the chassis out as a rolling chassis and shipped that. We also shipped him our load bearing enclosure, which is another new product that we have for 2024. He got all that stuff, assembled it in his shop at home, and then built what you see here. So basically what he did, once you get the bed installed, then you can move on to the back and do all the stuff above the bed. And this is where our new load bearing enclosure comes into play. So what we have here is sort of a mix between a tonneau cover and a truck cap. So we get you the extra height above the bed sides to do things like the larger refrigerators, a larger stack of drawers, more cargo, but we keep the roof line low. So if you want to run a rooftop tent on top of it, it doesn't really keep you from getting into your garage in those low clearance areas like parking decks and that type of thing. So think of it as a blend between a truck cap and a tonneau cover. 90% of it, maybe 95% of it is aluminum, so there's not much to corrode. Our supports that go on our internal bed rack, some of those are steel, and we just do that for extra strength. But the total product weighs about 150 pounds, ships to you in a UPS box. You guys can assemble it at your shop, save a lot of money as compared to some of the more expensive truck caps on the market. And we have a lot of features and add-ons that you can put on it as well, from molly panels that mount on the side. We've got our sleeper keeper up here on the top to hold your big tents. We also have a new roof basket that's coming out. Those are available now for purchase as well. So again, what we're trying to do is outfit your truck and or your ATK trailer to fit any need that you want, give you guys the options to build it to fit your needs. So all this is available on the website. You can find us at Instagram, American Adventure Lab, same thing for Facebook and YouTube. So what we want to do now is let Brenton tell you his story about how all this started and how he got to this point.
Hi, my name is Brenton Field. Got this American Adventure Lab trailer here. Got it from St. George, Utah, and brought it over to Atlanta. Put it together, got a bed out of Chattanooga, paint matched it to a Jeep 392 2024 model. I was looking for something durable off-road that we could hook up and drive fast with big tires and not mess anything up, that was enclosed. It can hold all your tent, all your goods. My old lady's 17 bags that she had to take to the beach. And we can put bicycles, motorcycles on here. We've got a spare battery in the inside, so it's self-contained. And it's wonderful. 80 miles an hour down the interstate. Rides like a charm.
All right, what's up guys? I'm Jason. I'm hanging out here with Turtleback and we're gonna walk around an Xpedition T3 edition. Let's go check it out. Right out of the gate, one of our best parts about the Xpedition is we got full power setup here. This one's running the Red Arc Manager 30 system. We've got dual lithium in this with a 2000 watt AC inverter, tons of extra storage up in the front. Then we look up here at the nose. We're running the Cruise Master hitch. And this hitch is incredible, able to go full 360, towing and all of that. We're gonna walk around. We've got our slide in, slide out for our fridge system. Good there. We got Molly on our door, it's an add-on here. Tons of extra storage with our control panel, Red Arc system, the Red Vision here. Full control of the entire vehicle, shower adapters, tons of storage, which is super great. All pressure sealed. We carry 2 propane tanks across the entire system, additional shower box here, and we've got rear rigid light, reverse lights. Let's check out the kitchen. So we got full kitchen here, pantry setup. We're running the Cook Partner stove. Incredible. We've got Dometic sinks. We've got fold down aluminum tables. And then we've got tons of additional storage for your kitchen pantry. We got 1 box and 2 box. You can organize your kitchen however you want to. Tons of locking. Along with, in the Xpedition, we're running a 42-gallon freshwater system. Can't see it, it's inside. Also running hot water system, which allows for wonderful hot water throughout the whole weekend. Tons of additional storage. Got power outlets, USB, and again, our favorite reverse lights here. AC inverter, control, all from the rear. An additional, love the turtle, we love throwing it where we can. Additional aluminum table here. That packs away nice and easy. So you got your full kitchen set up ready for anything you want to cook while you're on the road, while you're camping. Tire swing out always comes standard with the Turtleback. We've got additional storage that works amazing with Rotopacks, other additional storage bolt systems. We've got our tire gear bag here, which can hold up to 75 pounds of wood without any issue. Drain holes on the bottom, max tracks in the rear. This is a T3, so it comes with the additional propane tank. So you've got some backup if you're running a campfire or something additional. More storage. Never can use enough storage when we're camping on the outdoors. This Turtleback is running the optional front runner rails and rack. And then we are running on this one the TX27 Max by Bush Company, along with their 270 Max awning for max coverage of shade. Easy setup, nothing that you'll regret there. Super great room, easy room for 2-3 people, no issues at all. If you got a dog, you can throw them up there. The TX270 Max has a double pop, which allows a little bit more headroom, so when you're camping out for a few more days, it's a little bit easier to use. We've got our hot water heater here by Dometic. Again, it's an instant hot. We've got great hot water, plenty there. We've got our storage box. Some people run with or without the slide. And so if there's no slide in here, you're able to run the full amount of storage that you've got in there. Quick access to water purifier by Guzzle in there. All of that, which is great. Again, on the T3 comes with the molly on the doors. Otherwise, you can get it with no molly. You can put wood there. Lots of different options that you've got. We've got work lights all throughout the rig. We've got ground lights as well, which allow for super easy setup and tear down. All of ours close with pressure lock, hinges, watertight. So this thing can go just about everywhere. So from that, and we've got solar. That's the last bit here. Always make sure that you're charging additional power so you can stay out longer. Typically with this setup, people are good for about 5-7 days with what they've got set up. We've got 2 other versions. We've got a shell version, which is an empty build kind of your own setup, both in the Xpedition and the Getaway frame. And then we have the Getaway trailer, which is about half the height, opens like a clamshell, and allows for a whole different kind of setup and configuration. So if you're looking to learn more about Turtleback, head over to turtlebacktrailers.com and check us out.
Hi, I'm Cody from Patriot Campers. This is our newest trailer here, the X2 Tourer with the rooftop tent on top of it. Over here is our slide out kitchen. It's now on a one-handed release. Up here we got a 75-liter fridge. We also have a kitchen sink. Got some storage right here. Over here on this side we do have a pull-out drawer. So you put all your utensils in there. We have a towel hanger right here. And over here into the kitchen, we have a deep drawer here. You can fit your Stanley cups in here, thermoses. We have one of our newest stoves here. It's kind of like the Australian Dometic one, where you can actually cook underneath it, do broiling and toasting. And we do have the newest version of the Red Arc Rogue system in here. So it's fully powered by Red Arc. Over here on the back side, we have our new pull-out slide. That way you don't have to reach inside and grab everything and try to get over this guy right here. And you do have an inverter back here as well. Also from Red Arc. It's 1500 watt. Coming around inside here, this is the annex onto the tent. So you want to come inside here? It's a little short right now. Do have full storage on this side as well as in here. And this one is fitted with our Truma heater, so you do lose a bit of storage here. If you didn't get the heater, you would have this full length right here. And that Truma heater is heating inside of the tent as well as your water. Coming around front here, this is one way to get into the tent. You just hop up into there. Inside of here, this is where we have the diesel tank. This is where your shower is. You can change your temperature right here. A swing out barbecue. That way you can get some barbecuing done at camp. Do have a water spigot down here. You can connect a hose to, wash off your dogs, wash off your feet. Just an easy way to get to water. On both sides here, there are propane tank holders for a 10-pound tank. So you can get inside of there, you have propane on both sides. Good thing about the Australians is we do have a DO35 hitch. It goes 360 and 180. You're guaranteed not to roll your vehicle with this on it. If you want to learn more about it, you can just follow us on Patriot Campers or Patriot Games or patriotcampers.com.
Hey everyone, I'm Stephen from Lifestyle Campers. We're here with our brand new Icon E2 Next Generation. It's our most compact model. It has room for up to 110 litre fridge, splittable entry door, so you can have a fly screen or a hard door. Lots of storage for food, pantry setup. Large external kitchen with a 2-burner cooktop. Large storage area underneath for pots and pans. You have a full cutlery drawer and storage section underneath the floor. Large storage compartment at the back of the kitchen. Comes with 200 amps of lithium battery standard. The Red Arc BMS system. Plenty of power, plenty of solar. So we run a double ensuite, so you have a dry area and a wet area. Means you've got a dry spot to be able to come out and get changed. Swing away spare wheel carrier with room for 2 spares, firewood box, jerry can holders, and plenty of bulk storage down the side of the trailer. So large compartments for storage. We manufacture our own dust suppression systems that pressurize the inside of the trailer so you don't get any dust ingress. 2 water tanks, 110 inlet, and plenty more storage at the front. So moving inside the trailer, we have lots of storage at the front for clothes, storage underneath the dinette seats, a foldable table, so the dinette seats can convert into a bottom bunk. We also have the option for a top bunk as well. Internal sink up the top with a mirror. 4 substantial drawers running down for clothes storage, 2 drawers underneath the bed, and a full-size queen mattress. So that's our Icon E2 Elite Next Generation. If you want more information, pop down to the show and see us at Xgrid or jump on xgrid.com.
Hey, this is Taylor from Shanty. We're here at Overland Expo West 2024. It's the 15th anniversary, pretty cool. We're excited to be here. We are launching a bunch of new products this year. New models, 2024 models, and they are epic. Tons of new features, tons of new things you guys are gonna love. Let's start out with this rigid roof. So this is our second trailer that we've designed and built. It's really, all of our trailers are made to be modular and fit your needs however you want. Right now you can see it's loaded up with some mountain bikes. There's a queen bed, a modular queen bed. You can move that up and down. We have a new 2 bed options for this unit that you guys can choose from. You can load motos in here, ATVs, adventure bikes. There's L-track to tie down. The floor is seamless. You can easily power wash it out. There's ramp storage in the frame for your ramps for your toys. Super awesome unit. A lot of the new things we've done to this unit all go on the inside, but this has a single piece fiberglass top, insulated as well, just like the wall panels. All the wall panels have insulation. It's all aluminum. There, in all of our products, there is no wood to rot or mold, no canvas to flap around. These things are built to last. Some of the new features of the rigid roof is we have the pneumatic cooling AC unit, roof mounted, 48 volt, smaller unit than what we've been doing before. It's way more efficient. We run it with an EcoFlow system now. This thing has the 5,000 watt hour EcoFlow setup, 3,800 watt inverter. So it's ready to really last forever. You got 300 watts of solar on the roof, really kitted with the electronics and accessories you need. Another new thing is the upper cabinets. So you can choose to have both, one on either side. Gives you tons of overhead storage for all your clothes or accessories, gear. All the doors stay up once you open them. Close those down. And then, like I said, this bed is all modular, so you can drop this to the level once your toys are out. This is a 3-panel system, so you can have 2 lower benches and a high table in the middle, so a double-sided picnic table. We also have a side folding bed system if you'd like that one. One of the coolest features that we've been asked about a ton is our indoor shower option. So this is set up with an outdoor shower currently. You got a shower curtain on the outside and the Julka hot tap on-demand hot water system. But if you, let's say you want to take an indoor shower, it's as easy as adding our indoor shower kit. You just take this deck plate out. You undo your shower pan here. Drop that to the ground. You have your shower curtain. You attach it to the overhead molly panel. You can take your sink faucet that has an extended line connected to the on-demand hot water, connect your shower head to that, just pull it up to the molly panel, boom, you got an indoor shower. Super easy cleanup, let the water drain, fold this back up. This way you're not compromising on any usable space for toys, your gear, living space, standing space. Awesome new addition to our 24 models. And then the classic stuff, you got your Wallace diesel cooktop heater, you got your Dometic fridge freezer, all the electronics, you got your interior locking storage. Put valuables in there. We like to use it for dry goods, but it is lockable, which is a super nice feature of this unit. And then some new things on the limited model. You have your under counter cabinet, store your toilet, garbage can, shoes, anything you want in there. And then you also have the interior drawer. This also comes standard with off-road suspension, timber and axle-less suspension. You can go all the way from 29-inch tires to 40-inch tires, so your options for off-road are really endless. You're mostly limited by your tow vehicle. Let me show you the front setup real quick with EcoFlow, and then we'll go over to our AS1 model. Kitchen boxes. You can add these. It's great for storing skis, kitchen stuff, obviously, 2-burner stoves, water containers, spare tire, outdoor shower that I was talking about. And then in the front gear room, these are actually new side doors. So you used to access these units from a front door and it limited your access. Now we've gone with 2 side gull-wing doors. And you have tons of storage. You can have full pass-through space. You have the EcoFlow system, the diesel tank for the heater, and tons of storage for other gear, dry, wet items. So, all right, let's on over to our AS1 unit. So same concept as far as the trailer. This is our original build, but it's a new 24 version. A lot of the new features you'll see are going to be similar that we just touched on the RR1. So you can add the indoor shower kit to this, kitchen boxes. Like I said, great for cooking, accessorizing it how you want. As you can see on this one over here, all 2-burner stoves will fit in those. We don't like giving people specific kitchen items. We like people to accessorize it with what they already have or their favorite stove, their favorite, how they want to organize it. And if you wanted to use it for something else, you put your skis in there. You can put tons of different storage options for that. So external storage that keeps your living space free and open. So similar things on this one that you just saw. Also the drawer slide on the interior, the lower cabinet, the elevated fridge slide, so you can kick gear, cases, shoes under that slide, and then you still have the fridge here. The Wallace cooktop heater, indoor shower system, the EcoFlow setup. On this one, it's awesome because you have a 9-foot ceiling. You have your upper queen bed that you can completely take out if you want to have just more standing space, walking space for different scenarios. And then you have your lower side folding bed. This is just an option. You can do a 3-panel picnic table bed like we talked about earlier, or you can do this side folding bed. Super easy to fold up and out of the way. And then you collapse your legs and you immediately have cargo space to haul motorcycles. 3 dirt bikes fit great in here, mountain bikes. You can fit a quad in here really easy as well, or just tons of gear. And then if you want to collapse it, you can collapse each side, fold down each side. You have a bench, or you can fold this down side and you have 2 queen bunks. It's pretty awesome. Let me show you the new A-frame roof. We're really excited about this. Initially in our 23 and previous models, it was about 50-60 pounds initial lift. For some people difficult, for others pretty easy, but we made it flawless and easy for anyone to use now. You undo your interior latches, you just start pulling it over, it rolls on the bearing track, and then you start dropping it, and it actually now catches itself right there. You can let go, and then you just have to pull it the rest of the way down. Do your interior or your exterior latches for towing. Now you have a nice low slipstream for towing. Like I said, these range from 1,900 pounds to 2,800 pounds. Our heaviest is 2,800 pounds. So your Tacoma, 4Runner, it'll tow all of these units. Going up, super easy. You undo your latches on the outside, you lift, you can let go and it will lift by itself to that point. And then you just keep lifting and finish it off. Roll it back into place. The awesome thing about this unit is you have these open triangles for tons of views, tons of airflow. We've had people in 100+ degree weather with these open. They're able to keep this space nice and cool. Something awesome too is you have bug screens that can go on the triangle ends, the rear door, the entry door, and like I said, there's no canvas in our products, no wood. If you want to make this all hard-sided, close it up for the night, or for like cold weather camping, you can do that super easy on both ends. Going into the front here, you got the same EcoFlow setup, same garage style as the rigid roof we looked at. Like I said, this is new to the 24 models. Used to have just an access hatch here. Kind of limited your access to this front garage area, but now you have all the access you could ever want to store gear, check your EcoFlow system, fill your diesel tank. It's all ready to rock and roll. On this unit, you can't really see it on the rigid roof, but it also has 300 watts of solar. So on the limited model, you get 300 watts of solar. There's different trim levels and packages, and you can choose the amount of solar you want. But this one's really kitted out to last months and months of off-grid exploration. All of our trailers, like I said, we already talked about off-road suspension, timber and axle suspension. They also come standard with a lock and roll articulating hitch. So it moves in every direction. It's not gonna bind on you. It's not gonna pop off on you like a 2-inch ball. They also are considered safer than a 2-inch ball. Awesome feature. It also has a expandable tongue, or collapsible, however you wanna see it. So you can throw that in the tube when you're camping, so you don't have this long tongue you have to walk around. Or you can take it all the way out and store it inside for security, lock it in the trailer. No one's gonna be touching or taking your trailer. And then there's actually 2 holes for like a 4Runner, or you can there's an extension hole that brings out a little bit further for like a full-size truck, so you can still turn it a 90 without jackknifing with a full-size truck. If you guys want to find out more, if you want to dwell different, just go to antishanty.com.
Hey, I'm Drew Hunt with Bean Trailer. We're down here at the Flagstaff Expo. We have a couple different trailers in our booth right now. This is going to be our brand new Beanstalk 2.0. So this is a newly designed trailer for this year, built around lower entry price and lighter weight. So starting weight on this one's only 1175. So for people that have a lower tow capacity, cross tracks, RAV4s, two-door Jeeps, stuff like that, this is an awesome option to actually be able to get into a trailer and get into the outdoors, into the backcountry. This one does have the 4-inch lift and all-terrain Wild Peak tires. So really capable. We've actually towed this trailer through Poison Spider and Moab. So way more capable than most vehicles are going to be. It's a little bit pared down. It's our only option that does not have the rear galley and pop-up hatch in the back. So that's how we saved a lot of that weight and a lot of that cost. But we designed this really nice side-mounted galley option. So you can do the cooking discada on the corner here. You can do the kitchen packages with a table that slides underneath, or a table that slides into underneath the rear galley or the rear shelf in the back, or you can run both if you do want to have that extended table space. You have the doors here with the screens. You can run sliders if you're looking for that step to get up, or just a little bit of protection when you are off-road. We have the awesome 270 awning up top, so tons of coverage when you're cooking off to the side here. Running the APL 55 from ISCO up front, ready to be outside, so you can just let it live on that front storage shelf. We also have that shelf slotted so you can put on any kind of storage boxes that you want. Right here we're just running a simple Cobalt, but you can run Alu boxes, Roam boxes, kind of whatever your preference is there. We have the optional second door on this one, as well as this window out the side. Here you can kind of get a better view of how much ground clearance you have with that off-road package. We have a second awning over on this side as well, spare tire, stabilizer jacks on the back. So you can really deck out this trailer. Starting price on this is only 16 grand, and it has the same one-piece fiberglass shell as all of our other models. So you don't have any seams at that roof line that you have to worry about separating out and leaking. So this is our entry-level model. Over here we have our Black Bean, which is the opposite end of the spectrum. So this is going to be our top-of-the-line option. As you can see, we have a ton of different accessories and everything on here. We have the instant hot water shower on the side. Okay. Up above, we have the nice 180 awning from 23-0. We have the 23-0 shower enclosure here. Stand-on fenders, stand-on sliders. This one is running on 33-inch KO2s and has our air ride suspension. So you can actually lift and lower this entire trailer. So when you're at camp, get that galley at a little bit more reasonable cooking height, and then when you go off-road, raise that up so you have the ground clearance and that cushion from that air ride suspension. Black Bean is also going to have our nicest galley with our biggest sink, biggest fridge, biggest stove. We have a 22-inch Cook Partner stove on this one. You can do the side-mounted spare tire table here. You have doors on both sides. It's got our largest storage box up front. For families that do have kids, we have the Armadillo A3 up top. So you have the queen size bed inside. You can throw an extra king size bed up top and kind of expand that space for the entire family. It has our largest front box on the Black Bean as well. So you can run a rack out storage box here, or in this case, we've been doing a lot of cooking this weekend. So we ran the dual zone Dometic 75 up front. You can run the one up bike racks on top. We've got our recovery package. So you got your mini max tracks and your folding Demo shovel, dual propane, Cruise Master articulating hitch. So this is gonna follow you anywhere you wanna go off-road. If you look up on top of the bikes, we have our light leaf solar panel. So when you're driving down the road, it's kind of double duty. You're charging because you're plugged in, and you're also protecting that nice big front window. And then when you get to camp, you use your extension cord, pop that off, park the trailer in the sun, or park the trailer in the shade, get the solar panel out in the sun, and get maximum charging. So we have 4 other models in between these, so 6 models total. So whether you want entry level, top of the line with all the bells and whistles, or something in between, hit us up at beantrailer.com and reach out to our sales team if you have any questions.
Hey everyone, it's Lauren with Xgrid Campers, and we are here at Overland Expo West in Flagstaff showing off the AOR Sierra. This is a trailer that we import from Australia, 100% built in Australia by Australian Off-Road. This is a fantastic trailer if you're looking for something lightweight, super robust, but a lot of storage. This comes in at about 2,100 pounds dry. We have 50 gallons of water in it. It sleeps 2 inside plus a rooftop tent, and it has a huge annex and an awesome galley kitchen. So let's take a look here. So this is our side galley, lots of storage here, tons of cupboard space, a lot of room to put all your pantry items. You have a deep drawer here for some of your big utensils, and then lots of side cabinets here as well. So a lot of area to put, you know, anything you're carrying with you. We have hot and cold running water sink, as I said, 52 gallons. This system is running a diesel combi unit, so it has hot water and furnace plumbed throughout the entire trailer. We have the Cook Partner 18-inch grill on here, so there's a high-pressured 10,000 BTU burner, so you can cook those big meals. And then we're running the Dometic 75-liter dual-zone fridge, so a lot of space here for anything you're carrying with you. Nice prep area, everything slides back inside. The galley is covered by a Bush Company 180 awning. We're big fans of the Bush Company products. We love this awning on this trailer, totally freestanding, truss style design, holds up really well in wind. We can do it with a 270 around the front as well if you want the extra shade, but this is a great setup for this. As we go to the back, one of the best features of the AOR Sierra is this annex room off the back that's built in. So as you walk in, you have the ability to drop off your shoes, take off your dirty clothes, have a space to stand, and then in the morning when you wake up, you can change your clothes in this area right here without ever leaving the camper. A lot of people put their toilet back here at night too, so when you get up out of bed, then you have a place to go. But then you have a short ladder to get in, you have a full-size bed inside, plenty of room height, plenty of headroom height, very spacious interior, very, very comfortable. As we walk around, you have a side access to the bedroom as well. And this is really nice. So if you're out parked over a beautiful lake or a river, you can open up this side window, have total access to the exterior, you know, and just watch that view. So a lot of really nice setup. And then underneath, we have access to all the electrical. So this is running 250 amp hour lithium batteries, 300 total, the Red Arc Red Vision system, a 2000 watt inverter, water filtration system, and full size spare right under the bed. Tons of storage on this side as well. Lots of deep storage, good area for a lot of your clothes, any of the gear you're carrying with you. And then off the front, we have access to your hot water shower. Shower enclosure can be mounted here as well, so a lot of privacy if you want to have that out here. And then we're running 2 20-pound propane tanks. Again, we're running the diesel for the hot water heater and furnace, so really the propane is just for fire pits and that Cook Partner stove. So again, if you're looking for a really well-built, super robust off-road trailer, about 2,100 pounds dry, tons of storage, lots of water capacity. You can put a rooftop tent on this as well, so for larger families, it works out great. Definitely come check out the Australian Off-Road Sierra, available at Xpedition Campers in Las Vegas and Knoxville, Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Matt Cecil with Bigslack Offroad here at Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, Arizona. And I have a few exciting things I want to talk to you about today. First will be the Slacklander off-road camping trailer. Here at Bigslack Offroad, we build everything to be durable and functional and also useful while staying within your budget. We have sinks and stoves. We have 12-volt power with solar capacity. We have storage everywhere and plenty of it. We also give you real tow hooks that can hold a lot of weight. They're actually rated at 11,000 pounds, and we are using on this trailer the Timbren axle-less suspension with brakes on all of our trailers. We do have pass-through storage options, but if you ever need to get a hold of your battery or water tank, it's a simple tug away and you can get a hold of everything. This tank also fills up just like an RV, easy to take care of, and of course nothing's complete these days without your super handy pull-out drawer for your 12-volt refrigerator, which we are wired for, or 2 48-quart coolers fit here also, and it slides super easy and latches in place. You also have space up top to strap things down with, and we give you plenty of ways to do that. It's also a great place to mount the variety of accessories we have, like the rooftop tent mounts and the shower mount options. Above your refrigerator drawer, you get a couple smaller storage spaces. They work really good as a pantry, and on the electrical package on our trailers, we put a light in every single compartment. We also have tow hooks on the side. That way, if you ever get your trailer out of sorts, you can get it back where it needs to be. We do include a full-size spare with a matching rim, And you have a removable tongue that makes it a little easier to store, so you're not banging a kneecap on it and it's harder for people to take it from you. You can get it set up with a lock and roll hitch like this one has, or with a 2-inch ball. On the opposite side, we've got some really big storage, also with lights in it. You fit a lot of things in here. And then on all of our trailers, we do our latches as cam lock seals, so they close and then pull tight. That way we can keep the water out and keep all of our stuff dry. Another large storage space here. And if your tow rig is wired for it, while you're driving down the road, it'll charge the battery on the trailer, control the brakes, and when you put it in reverse, the backup lights will come on. While you're parked, you can always charge a battery on these 2 ports. And as you see, this trailer is tall, and this one is equipped with a rooftop tent. When I go to set it up, I can stand right here all day and I'm not going to hurt the trailer. It's really meant to be climbed on, and it's designed to work with you. Over here, we have another more economical trailer option. We call this the Slack Wagon. The bed box on this is actually based on a Toyota Tacoma, so this tonneau cover actually came off my Tacoma, fits really well. Everything's lockable. The fenders on this are also stand-on fenders, and as you see here, we do have an option for a vertical component that will hold all of your rooftop tents, awnings, and everything like that. This trailer is going to be more affordable, and it can do other things. When it's not a camping trailer, it can be used as a utility trailer, so it does have more options for your daily usage. Something I'm really happy to be showing y'all today is the debut of our spare tire carrier. This was inspired by our Tacoma. The 35-inch tires we put on it don't fit underneath, so we need a new way to carry them. And when I say we got this put together just in time for the show, I didn't even have time to paint it before we got here. So you have a pull pin in the side to help it stay in place. We've got the latch open now, but it stays locked down. Pulls open real easy. Once you have your pin out, you can swing the tire carrier out of the way, and then you even have a place to drop your pin here to hold the carrier open, so while you've got your tailgate down and your doors open, it stays swung out of the way. We do give you the option to be able to still utilize your hitch once you have this on for bike racks or trailers, whatever it may be. We also set you up with a plate, so while you've got this on your rig, if you come off a rock, it catches that plate, not the hitch itself. And we even put more than one hole in here, so you can choose how close you want it to sit to the vehicle. We're hoping to have this available for sale in the next couple of months. We have to finish doing all of our testing for it, and I'm still researching a few more options to add to it. At Bigslack Offroad, we also make a handful of items for your Generation 3 Tacomas and your 100 Series Land Cruisers, including hidden winch mounts, skid plates, and rock sliders. Please check us out at bigslackoffroad.com. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and you can find us on Facebook as well. Thank you and have a good day.
I'm Rich Schnibb with Encore RV, and today we're going to take a look at the 14 RKB. And here we're at the Overland Expo West, and we've brought 3 of our trailers along with us, but this is one of our newest ones. This 14-foot trailer's got a living quarters in the front, bathroom in the back, and a rear kitchen. So one of the nice things about this particular trailer is we've got a true queen futon. This is a 60 by 80 bed. It's 8 inches thick, very firm, so it's really nice. If somebody wants a softer mattress, they'll just put a 2-inch topper on it. You've got rear overhead storage in the back, and in the front you've got a closet, and you're going to have some recessed overhead storage, a 32-inch 12-volt TV. It's got an 18,000 BTU LP furnace and a JBL sound system. The inside walls are all composite. They're made of Tecmoto, covered by carpet. They've got excellent screw retention. Behind that back wall is where we have our 43-gallon water tank. The panel removes and you can pull that right out and get to your tank, but 43 gallons on a trailer like this is absolutely amazing. This one is our survival series, so this is going to come with heavy-duty 1/4-inch plate aluminum fenders. They're super strong. You're going to have 235, 75, 15 off-road tires. This particular trailer is optioned, or should say comes standard with the Dexter torsion axle. You can option in a Timbren axleless suspension with an option. This is a 4,000-pound axle, and it's got 4,400 pounds of GVWR. Up top, you'll see a few more features of the Overland series, or I should say our survival series. It's going to be a pod light up in the corner, your high-def antenna. You're going to have an Overland shovel with the mounts. It comes with locks as well. They're just not shown. And then you've got a splitting axe and a chopping axe. And again, those are lockable. Coming down the trailer right here, you're going to see our freshwater fill and city water hookup. This is, again, is 43 gallons. If you bring a portable hot water on demand heater, which this one comes with because of the shower, you've got your cold out and your hot in. So it's an external heater. This is where your cassette toilet is done. This will hold about 5 gallons worth of waste, and it just slides right out and you can go empty it anywhere. If you don't have the rooftop tent on like we do here, we've got the Dometic rooftop tent on this one. You've got an Overland ladder right here that you can access the roof, and it is a walk-on roof. Great thing about this particular trailer is it's a one-piece fiberglass roof all the way from the back going forward and down to the stone guard. And the highlight of this particular trailer is going to be right here, the bathroom. This is what's really surprising everybody. A trailer this small, easy to tow, just 2,700 pounds, and it's got a full wet bath. So it's got the Thetford cassette toilet. It's got an aluminum cabinet with a sink, all solid surface. It's got the EVM foam mat on the floor, and that's an aluminum pan. It's not one of those plastic pans. It's got the shower. It's got a skylight, so believe it or not, there's plenty of room for somebody even 6'3" to stand or sit down in here and have their head clearance. It's got a dual, it's got a climate control system, so it's a 2-speed system that's going to pull air from the cabin into the bathroom. And then in the upper rear corner, you're going to see that we've got a max air fan there as well. And what that's going to do is pull fresh air from the window and the door across the entire bathroom and in. On the side wall over here, you're going to see that we've got some dry storage for you to keep your towels. All of your switches are right here for turning things on and off. We've also left a little space here. There's 2 tie-down rings, one on each side. So if you're going to bring an auxiliary cooler, either an ice cooler or a 12-volt cooler, you can put that in and tie it down, and the mat keeps it in place, and then it just plugs right in here into your SAE port. And then the hot water heater is right there. And what that does is that just lifts off and mounts on the outside of the trailer. We give you all the quick connects to hook up very quickly. They're all color coded, makes it really easy. Coming around here, you're going to see this is where our kitchen is. And this is really kind of a quick, easy setup. This is a slide out rear kitchen. You're going to have a little bit of storage down in here. And then under this one, there's some storage along with all of your electronics. So you're going to have your main light, your porch light, 12-volt refrigerator, water pump, and you'll tell how much water you've got in your tank by using the freshwater monitor. You got a little bit of a prep station right here, and that just extends out the countertop. We've got a recessed sink, and that just kind of folds down out of the way. Glass cover goes down. And I'll show you exactly how this works. So when you're going to put this away, you're just going to lift up your windscreens, tip those in, lift that, set it down. You'll also notice we use cast iron grates. They make this in a wire format too, but we kind of like that nice gourmet look on the kitchen. And then you're just going to push down the 2 yellow tabs and push in, slides in, locks into place. Lift this lever right here. I bring it down to about halfway, drop it, and it's all put away. And it sets up the same way but in reverse. Then off to the side, you're going to have what everybody's favorite is, a 26-inch LP griddle. This is really nice for breakfast and stuff. We keep all the cooking outside on this particular trailer. And the great thing is, this is a trailer that's meant to go camping, be outside, enjoy the outdoors. You're not cooped up inside. And this Overland crowd, they really understand that. They're more about getting out in nature. And then your refrigeration is right here. You're going to have 2 1.7 cubic refrigerators set up French door style. They got a little freezer in here. But plenty of room for keeping your food and drinks cold. And then you got a pantry over here, which you're going to have lights in both of those. And then this is also something that just, you know, shuts down real easily. And then that's done. We've got a high gloss fiberglass exterior. All of our windows tip out. That way, if it's raining, you're able to run your max air fan, because it comes with a 10-speed max air fan that can run in the rain. Doesn't really matter. It's got that cover for it. And you've got dual doors, so if somebody has to get out of the trailer, you're not stepping over the other person. There's USBs all over the place. You've got USBs in the back, in the front, and back in the kitchen. But this is our 14 RKB. Roof rack's got all kinds of accessories you can put on it. It's going to have 270 awning on this one, the OVS 270 awning. Up front, this particular one's got the option for what we call our power up package, which would include the Renogy battery monitor, 200 watt portable solar panel with solar panel with a MPPT controller and a 100 amp hour lithium battery, at which point you can also add extra batteries. So when we step over to here, you've got 10 cubic feet of additional storage, and we've got the cover off. The floor piece right here is up, but you can see where we've got space for, right now, 3 batteries. These are standard size 100 amp hour batteries. There's space for 3. You can reconfigure it and fit 4 of those, or you can go to the 100 amp hour minis, and you can probably put somewhere between 5 and 6 in there. And then that's great for bag chairs and all that kind of stuff. Every trailer that we build in this line is going to have what we call 12 volt power port, and that's where you saw that pod, that 3-inch pod light connected. But this just lifts up, and you can plug anything 12 volt in, mount it to the roof rack or whatever, and then it's got its own independent switch inside of it to control it. We do that because it would be really difficult for somebody to wire that at this point down to a switch. We do it for you, and that way you can pick the accessories that you want. On the front is where you're going to have your 20-pound LP tank. You can convert that over to 30 if you want. This is the only component we do that's in steel. Everything else is made in aluminum, but that's because this is holding the spare tire carrier. So you got a full-size spare with a matching black wheel, flip-up jack, 2-inch coupler, and we also have an option for an articulating hitch. 4 stabilizer jacks all the way around, and then this is where some of your electrical connections will be. So here's where we've got the solar panel plugged in, which is up on the roof. We've also got the HD antenna coming down, and we kind of keep it simple. So it's removable. It's one less hole in the ceiling. That plugs in. You've got your 30 amp shore cord, and you've got over here you're going to have your furnace exhaust. And again, that's an 18,000 BTU furnace. And this has the optional roof-mounted air conditioner. It is 120 volt powered. It's 11,000 BTUs. But this is the 14 RKB ROG by Encore RV. Okay, so right now we're in front of the 12 RK SS, which is a survival series. We build this as an adventure series, which is a line down, and there's just a few accessories on this one that make it a survival series, but it is our most popular model, configured the way that you see right here. This is going to have your True Queen 60 by 80 mattress. It's a futon, so it'll fold up. It either will be a recliner, a futon chair, or bed. It's shown here in the bed configuration. In the back, you're going to have your USBs, your 120s. You got a little shelf for your cell phones and some overhead storage. You got nets on each side, and you've got the tip-out windows. Those are excellent because if it's raining, you can still keep the window open and not have rain coming in. Your doors all have shades in front of them, and each one of the windows has a roll down shade. In the front, you've got some recessed storage, a 32-inch TV. You've got your JBL sound system, all of your electronics, and your furnace vents. And then right here in front of us, you're going to have your closet. And this just opens up, and inside of it is storage along with your converter box. So that's an automatic detect for lithium if you have a lithium battery in it, which is what we recommend. And that'll be where your 120 volt outlets or your fuses and breakers are going to be for 12 volt and 120. On the ceiling, you're going to see we use a one-piece fiberglass roof. We don't have any seams in that. It's just a much cleaner aesthetic. All the walls have the no snag carpet, and they're backed with a Tecmoto wall, and that's got excellent screw retention for mounting accessories like your flashlights or a little MOLLE panel. Got a fire extinguisher over there for safety. The floor is also all composite. There's no wood in the trailer. It's an all aluminum frame. Very lightweight. This trailer comes in at just 2,200 pounds. Outside, you've got your scare lights. These will either be amber or white. You can flip it either way. And you'll notice this is a survival series like the 14 RKB, so you're picking up things like the pod light up here, this high def antenna. You're picking up the Overland shovel and the mounts. This does have a lock system, but it's not shown. And same thing with your chopping axe and splitting axe. So this is a splitting axe, 28 inch, and then you've got an 18 chopping axe. You're gonna have your heavy duty fender. Again, this is kind of cool. It's very strong. You can stand on it, jump up and down on it. It's not coming apart. Does a great job. 235, 75, 15 tires. And if you'll look just under here, you'll kind of see this is the one that has our Timberleaf suspension. So along with that comes the articulating hitch on the front, which isn't shown because the shipping companies can't really move with an articulating hitch. So this will come with both a 2-inch coupler and the articulating hitch. You've got your Overland ladder. As we said, where that pod light was in the front, you're going to have 12 volt power ports on each one of the corners of this one. And you've got your freshwater and city water hookup. so your freshwater fill, and then you've got your cold out for your spray port, and this will go back in if you're using a hot water heater to provide hot water inside the trailer. Then coming back around the back, this is really cool. This is our kitchen, and it sets up as soon as you open the doors. Everything will be aluminum cabinetry, all CNC laser cut, formed and powder coated. Solid surface countertops, hand-formed stainless steel sink, commercial grade faucet. All your electronics are on the back, including USBs, water monitor panel, all of your lighting. You got a spice rack, 2-burner stove with a cast iron grate. And then you have an option just below that for the microwave, but we also either have, if you bought one with a microwave and didn't want it, there's a microwave delete kit that'll put a door there, or if you option it without, or if you don't option the microwave, then you get massive storage back behind that. Underneath, you're gonna have some storage in here, quite a bit actually, when you consider that that's where the sink is. And then, and that's got a motion detector light in it. Same thing here, there's a light. But if you'll look inside too, all these cabinets are mounted identical. All of the fastening points are identical everywhere on our trailer, so you'll see where the screws go. The team member that installs these, he can't miss something or do something wrong. When you're dealing with wood cabinetry, it'll have a 1x1 poplar cleat, and the guy goes in with a screw gun and he'll typically split that. But when this is put into position, everywhere he's fastening, that fastener is going into an aluminum panel. Just below that, you're going to have your 3.3 12-volt cubic refrigerator. We even do custom mounts, so there's no straps or anything going on this. It's just in there real firm, doesn't go anywhere, but still easy to remove just with a few screws. And I'll show you something. We tell everybody, as you can see right over here, everything we build is considered certified Sasquatch proof. It's kind of a little bit of a joke for us, but I'll show you what that means because it's a little crazy. But you can grab this cabinet and try to rip it out, and it's not coming out. Door shuts fine, no issues whatsoever. That's how all the cabinetry is installed, so it's real rock solid. So when you're off-road in this trailer, you're just not going to have cabinetry coming loose or pulling away. When the doors are shut, I mean, it's just this quick to shut it down. You have a 2-inch receiver on the back. It'll hold 200 pounds within 24 inches of the back, so excellent for a cargo rack or bike rack. 270 awning. The Survival Series also includes this American flag. If you're in Canada, you get a Canadian flag. It's a walk-on roof, all one piece from the very back all the way to the front. And again, this is our best seller. This is shown in our flat gray, our matte gray. So it's kind of a really beautiful color. And again, it's really smooth. There's no print through. You're not going to see fiberglass through this. It's really high-end fiberglass. Give you an idea how light this is built. This ladder is just 16 pounds. And look how strong it is. You can see how good that timber and suspension is too, because I mean, it's just all over. And then jumping up on the roof, it's just this easy. So a full walk-on roof. You got to tie stuff down, you can get up here and walk around on it. I could probably jump over to that one, but I'm not going to. And it's kind of nice because the rack is strategically placed so that you can use that to get up and down real easy. 4 stabilizer jacks in each of the corners. And again, coming around the front, identical to the 14 RKB, you're gonna have spare tire, 20-pound tank, flip-up jack, 7-way plug. And again, that's your 2-inch coupler, but it'll come with the articulating hitch. Then down this side, another entry door, and you've got your 10 cubic foot storage. This will be lockable too, that's where your batteries will go. Beautiful thing on a lithium battery is we all know they don't work real well in cold temperatures, but that's a shared compartment with the furnace and the cold air return. So if it's warm enough to camp inside, your batteries will be fine. That's our 12RK Survival Series. So the last trailer we're going to take a look at is the Encore ROG 11TH. This is a micro toy hauler. So a rather small trailer, still easy to be pulled. You can pull it with something like a Tacoma or a Tundra or any mid-size SUV or pickup truck. And what this does is it's kind of a step in and sit down trailer. It's not tall enough for a lot of people to stand up in. As you can see, I'm a little bent over, but we do that so it's easier to tow. So I can come in and sit down. You're gonna have this tip out bunk. This is really kind of nice because it's not taking up space in the trailer. So if you had a nice bike or electric bike, motorcycle, whatever it is you're hauling, you can tip this out, keep it inside, and sleep on your way to your destination. The table is able to remove from this side over to here if you'd like, and you can use this as a dinette eating area. You'll kind of see inside we do a one-piece fiberglass roof, one-piece fiberglass walls, less seams, no problems. You've got a little bit of a kitchen up here. This is going to be all aluminum cabinetry, solid surface countertops, hand-formed stainless steel sink with a commercial grade faucet. You've got a 2-burner stove with cast iron grates. You've got a 3.3 cubic foot refrigerator. And then you're going to have a microwave and some overhead storage. Kind of not a lot up here, but a little bit. And then you've got a closet, and we've got it filled with a bunch of our gear, but it's just a place to put some clothes. This is going to have an 18,000 BTU furnace just below here. And that's also where your battery storage will be. Again, protecting the lithium batteries from the cold because it's shared with the furnace. This is where your converter is going to be. So this is your 30 amp converter where all of your 12 volt fuses and 120 volt breakers will be. They're just inside of here. We label everything so you know what it is. And then below, I don't think we mentioned, but you've got a fiberglass roof or a microwave oven. And your door is it's a screen door. So that's kind of nice. You can keep the bugs out. On the back, we have an optional pull down screen, but this one was not equipped with it. It's got a JBL sound system in it with 4 speakers, and your JBL's over there. So it's an AM, FM, Bluetooth stereo. We try to use premium components wherever we can. All the fiberglass has Asdale underneath it. It's a one-piece fiberglass roof. The floor is a composite floor. There's no wood anywhere in the trailer whatsoever. Another thing that we offer, we're the only people that offer it right now, but on the tip-out tent, heat or cold can be your enemy, and we've got an insulated tent that you can buy. It's 2 layers with insulation in between, including the windows. And then additionally, if you're going to go out into extreme temperatures, we've got another cover that goes above it on the outside, so it's not taking up any space, and that gives you double the insulation. This is where your water fill will be on your water pump, and that all just comes up through this cove here and up and into the sink. Got plenty of lights in it. You can kind of see the aluminum frame right here, but the frame is all aluminum. It's all fully welded, 360 degrees all the way around. And we call it tri-bond construction, and we do that because what we do is when we set the walls down on the chassis frame, we bond those down with what's called Koru 140, and that's an industrial adhesive that's just rock solid. And then we drill holes in the top of the footer tube, and we run the fasteners down through and into the frame, and we pull the tube from the bottom so we're not crushing it. And now the thing is all built all together with glue and fasteners, and then we go back and weld the frame together. So it's 3 things: glued, screwed, and welded. Absolutely incredible built frame, and it allows us to offer a 5-year warranty on the frame. Everything else is 2-year bumper to hitch. Doesn't matter what it is, we cover it. And that's a fully transferable warranty at no cost to the new owner. So that's really a big benefit too. If you ever did choose to sell it, you can sell it with the same confidence that you bought with. And this is where the griddle goes. We didn't unbox it on this one. This particular trailer also has the Timberland suspension on it and the heavy duty fenders, and it would have an articulating hitch on the front, but it's not shown. And then this is your tip out steps. So these are kind of cool. They just kind of go up and get out of the way, and they lock right there, and it's really just that quick to do everything. This is where your furnace will be. You got a door hold back. Same thing like all of our trailers. You're going to have the 12 volt USBs up, or 12 volt SE power ports up here. And again, each one of those are controlled by an individual switch. The step's really kind of nice. It goes down, but if you were on unlevel ground, it's really quick and easy. You can just pull it down and adjust it and start it up like that. So if it came down, you just find the right height like that, just that quick. So this is our 11TH, and this is in the Adventure series. This is not a survival series. It is available in a survival series, but we find this is a little bit more common way that people are ordering this one. They'll do this with the Overland package, which would include the Timberland suspension. Really great trailer though. A lot of diversity in this trailer with what you can do. And if you want to learn more about our company, you can go to www.encore-rv.com. That's ENCORE-RV.com. Check it out. You'll see all the information on it. We've got some really cool stuff going on right now. All of our 24 and earlier models have a $1,500 cash rebate from us, so go get your best deal from a dealer. Take advantage of a $1,500 cash rebate, or you can select a $2,000 credit to use in our store. Give you even a little bit more value. And we've got all kinds of accessories, including rooftop tents, brackets, anything you could think of, we've got it in there. So check it out if you can. Appreciate you looking.
G'day everyone, Luke Swinglehurst from Lifestyle Campers in Australia here. We're currently at the Overland Expo in Flagstaff in Arizona. Just going to give you a quick walk around our all new Lifestyle Campers Fusion. This is a brand new model for us. This is actually the first one ever in the United States. It's here with Xgrid Campers. So we're just going to do a walk around starting at the front. It's a full steel construction, including chassis and side frames. We've got LPG storage up the front. Wet storage here as well. Moving back, we have our barbecue slide that allows outdoor cooking. I got control panel for the roof actuators, so the roof goes up and down with the press of a button, a dust suppression system, and exterior lighting. This model comes standard with Cruisemaster ATX Stage 3 airbag suspension, again as a standard inclusion. Moving down, got an external picnic table, got this gallery kitchen with storage the whole way through, including overhead cupboards. Comes with a Safiri induction cooktop, black stainless steel sink and black stainless steel tap. More storage underneath. The whole van is protected by heavy duty rock sliders, so it can be towed anywhere that you want to tow it without any issues or being afraid of any damage. On the back, have a jerry can holder. It fits two 20-litre jerry cans, as well as one spare wheel. More storage in a rear storage area here. That's all completely sealed. And moving around the passenger side. Same size storage as the other side. This is all open in here, so you can put as much as you want in here and is really open for whatever you would like. Again, overhead cupboards the whole way around with access to water tanks and power system under here. So this particular model has been optioned with 600 amps of lithium batteries. That's stored and vented under there. Also has access to the full power system, which is a Victron management system and inverter, which gives you full access in there to service and monitor. Moving forward is access to the other side of the front boot, which is accessible from both sides. And in the front corner is your diesel tank for the Truma D6 water and space heater. Let's go and have a look at the inside. So having a look around the interior of the Fusion Hypercamper, comes standard with a full queen size inner spring mattress, not an RV queen size, this is a household queen size mattress. There's two reading lights and power sockets up the top end for charging devices and phones. Has the dinette here. Room for two people. This particular model has been optioned with bunk bed layout, so it can sleep up to 4 people. So the top one just folds down and the dinette converts into a bottom bunk. The stairs up to the bed also double as storage drawers. So you've got 3 large storage areas there. Moving around to the second dinette seat, which has storage drawers in behind there and this map pocket here. Comes standard with the ensuite, which features a shower and toilet, as well as the curtain around the top for ceiling. And as we move out, we have the Thetford upright 175 litre fridge and freezer, and all of your controls for the interior and exterior LED lighting. If you'd like any more information on the Fusion Hypercamper or any other models in our range, jump onto xgridcampers.com and have a chat with Lauren and his team. Cheers.
Hey, it's Adam from Opus Camper. We're here at Flagstaff at the Overland Expo. Just want to show you the Opus 15 and the OP4. We can kind of start with the kitchen. We've got a 4-burner stove, all stainless steel, hot water, all your storage, your silverware, cutlery, all that. So plenty of storage. Slide out pantry for pots and pans. You've got your drying rack, some lights out here on the exterior as well. The TV can go either inside or outside. So if you want to hang outside, have a drink and watch a game or something, you can do that. Fold down prep surface for cooking. Stereo system with speakers outside. And then moving up to the front, you've got your 2-zone fridge, freezer, or you can do fridge, whatever you want to do. That's all on a slide out. It all slides into the trailer. Then on the front, You've got two 20-gallon propane tanks. You can run 2 jerry cans as well for extra water or extra fuel. All our Opus trailers come with the ARC 750 tongue jack, so there makes it easy to roll around. And then all the Opus trailers come with the DL35 Cruisemaster hitch, which articulates, so as you're going off-road, the trailer will move independently from the vehicle, so you don't have to worry about the hitch popping off the receiver of the vehicle. Okay, then we can move into the inside. So inside we've got a queen size bed in the back. The back actually folds in travel mode, so you gain about 4 feet of living space when you open it up to camp. This roof pops up, so you gain about 1.5 feet, 2 feet of headroom. The nice thing about that is when you're in travel mode, this comes down, so it can save you in gas mileage because you're getting better airflow over your tow vehicle. Not such a high profile trailer. You've got your vent in the back. 110-volt air conditioning. You do have to be cooked to shore power, but it does work really well. 13,500 BTUs, I believe. Tons of storage all through. These come with a Truma combi, so it'll heat your hot water and it's your furnace all in one unit. It's a really good unit. Here's your shower toilet. These come with 60 gallons of fresh water, 17 gallons of gray water storage, and 10 gallons of black water storage. And then you've got your 2 dedicated bunks up front with privacy screens if you want them. And you've got a little bit more storage down here. This is the kind of the brains of the operation. So there's all your controls, shows your water levels, battery level, and you can activate your fridge, lights, sockets, all that stuff. So that's the OP15. Comes with 3 100 amp hour batteries. It has 300 watts of solar on the roof. You can upgrade the AGM batteries to lithium, but they basically come fully loaded from the factory. So basically the only thing you can upgrade is the lithium. So there's not a bunch of add-ons that jack the price way up. So this is the OP4. These are kind of our flagship models. This one is all air. So you basically close valves on the back side of the trailer. There's an onboard air compressor. You just hit a button and then this whole thing inflates in about 4 minutes. Same thing as the 15. This is kind of your brains. You've got your furnace, your fridge, plugs for your chargers, lights, and your water pumps. This one has 40 gallons of onboard water, 2 100 amp hour batteries. Basically the same kitchen as the 15. And this one has 2 beds. So you've got a dinette, table sits here in the middle, right in here. And then you've got a dedicated bed up front, which is a double bed. And then you've got privacy shades that pull down on both sides. So if you want privacy, you can close these curtains up, zip it closed, and you can change clothes and stuff like that. Same size bed here, double bed. You can opt for a cinema screen. So you can set pull that up, that attaches there, then you set your projector on the table and you've got a full, nice big cinema screen to watch movies and stuff. This one does have king extension pads that will go in here behind. So we'll make this bed even longer, more closer to the length of like a king size bed. So if you're a taller person, you've got plenty of bed length. The 15 is wired, it has 300 watts of solar on the roof. This one is pre-wired 4 solar panels, so you can use like a briefcase style. That way you can get 140 watts amp solar panels. You can pull 8-9 amps when you're getting full sun, so you can put a lot of juice back into the batteries. This one you can do the same thing. You can upgrade the AGM batteries to lithium to get you longer off grid. Same hitch as the OP15, has the lock or the DO35. Same jack, the ARC 750. You can find us at opuscamper.us. We're also on Facebook. We're also on Instagram, YouTube videos, everything Opus Camper. Yep.
I'm Corey with Off-Grid Trailers, and we're going to do a quick walk around of the switchback, which is right behind me. On the switchback, we have a side galley kitchen that drops down. Up towards the front, we have 40 cubic feet of storage, which is accessible as a pass-through, as well as your batteries and an inverter. Up front, you'll have a 20-pound propane tank, spare tire, your max coupler hitch, and an ARC XO tongue jack. On the top, we have a roof rack, which can hold a rooftop tent, kayaks, bikes, whatever gear you want to bring, as well as an awning. And then if we come around back, we have an additional storage compartment. This is your control panel for your electronics, as well as your fridge, which is on a slide out. That is a walk around of the switchback. Now let's move on to the Xpedition 3.0. So we're in front of the Xpedition 3.0, which comes with a rear storage cabinet. These shelves are adjustable, so you can adjust them to whatever size bins or boxes you want to use to store your gear. On the side, we have our drop-down kitchen, which features a dual burner cooktop, as well as your hot and cold water sink. In the cabin, you'll have a queen-size bed, your shelving, as well as an optional television, optional AC rough-in, your control panel, as well as your thermostat for your furnace. Up towards the front, we have, again, your fridge freezer. It's a Truma dual zone 69 liter. And around front, we have our max coupler, spare tire, and ARC XO jack. And that is the Xpedition 3.0. Now let's go check out the Pando 3.0. And this is the Pando 3.0. So the highlight of the Pando is its rear galley kitchen, which gives you plenty of storage. A hot and cold water sink, as well as 2 water tanks, giving you a total of 37 gallons of water. A 55 liter Dometic fridge, as well as a dual burner stove, and a pots and pans drawer down here. Up around the side, you'll get your entry door to your cabin, which has a full queen-size bed, an optional TV, as well as plenty of storage, your thermostat for your heating, some shelving, as well as an AC rough-in that works with a Zero Breeze Mark II air conditioner. Up front, you'll get your secondary fridge. It is a dual zone 69 liter Truma. And then around the front, we have the optional spare tire, max coupler hitch, also the optional ARC XO jack. Onto the driver's side, you'll have your electronics compartment. You can get either AGM batteries or lithium batteries in this, as well as a 1000 watt or 2000 watt inverter. And then down the side, we have heat and hot water on demand system, as well as an outdoor shower. And that is the Pando 3.0. And now we'll go on to the Sprocket. And the Sprocket is our more modular trailer. It comes a little more basic, a little more DIY friendly, where you can sort of start simple and build onto it. It has a pass-through storage in the rear, a optional drop-down kitchen on the side, which you can get either with or without the sink and with or without the stove. So those are all options. Inside, you'll have a queen-size sleeping area, optional shelving up top, with the max fan. And then as you come out around towards the front, we have a fridge. Again, this is a 69 liter dual zone Truma fridge freezer. And then up in the front, again, we have our spare tire, our max coupler, and our ARC XO tongue jack. And then as well on the side compartment is where all of the electronics are housed. And that is the Sprocket. So for more information, go to offgridtrailers.com, follow us on Instagram or YouTube at Offgrid Trailers, like us on Facebook, and escape civilization, wake up in the wild.
Hey everyone, Lauren with Xgrid Campers, and we are here at Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, and we're going to show you next the Teton X. This is made by Atlas Outdoors out of St. George, Utah, 100% built in the US. Love this little camper. Really great setup for a hybrid that you can get a family of up to 7 inside. So if you have a large family, need a little bit of space, but don't want to go too large, this is a really neat setup. What's nice about the Atlas Outdoors Teton X, running all Victron. We have up to 490 watts of solar on the roof. We have a 12 volt AC, rooftop AC. So you have a lot of equipment, a lot of components, a lot of technology in it. but people love the configurations. Let's take a look. So on the outside, we have a nice slide out here. This is running the Camp Chef stove. So this is two 20,000 BTU burners, really high pressure, gives you a lot of power for those bigger meals. You have your sink, hot and cold water running there. Nice big prep area out the back. Dometic CFX 75, so you have 75 liter dual zone fridge. Plenty of storage up here, and then this is an optional prep table or dining area. So it's really nice, it slides in. You don't have to carry a separate table with you, pull up your chairs, have a place to eat, gives you a lot of convenience. One thing that's really neat about Teton X is they're gonna give you all your drawer storage, all your utensils, the way you wanna use it. Everything has a place, all your utensils, nice little mugs, everything comes with that. So nice little setup there if you just want simplicity. Let's take a look inside. So with the Teton X, you have a lot of configurations for the bed. Right now, we're seeing this as the east-west queen bed. So this allows you to sleep two people down there. We have an optional single bunk up front. We can make this a double bunk as well. So this can be a 48-inch bunk. So you're gonna have two kids up there if you want. You can also reconfigure this bed area to be a north-south king. So if you want a wider, longer bed, we turn the cushions, get you an extra cushion, and so you have more space inside. Right behind us, we have another bunk right here, so a lower bunk. So this gives another spot for another child. You have some storage areas up here, lift those up, and you have a lot of room. So once you configure this, you have a king bed, two bunks are up top, a single bunk here. That gets you 5 right inside the cabin. And I'll show you in just a second the rooftop tent off the rear. Before we leave, we've got a nice little option for a sink here. This can be a sink. You can do a 4-door storage cabinet, or you can also do a hidden toilet cabinet. So if you want to have access to your toilet inside, you can do this as well. As I mentioned before, we have the 12-volt rooftop AC. So that gives you nice comfort in here, as well as the Truma hot water and furnace system. So as we walk around, this is an option for this trailer, which gives you some more living space. So right here, we're running a 2-person Thule tent mounted off the rear. So this gets you to your family of 7. You have the 5 inside, you have 2 out here, gives you a lot of room to expand. Maybe the kids are getting older, you want to get them out, you get them out here, and it's a great spot to be. On the driver's side, we're running on this one the Julka double shower. So really nice setup. You can have a dry room in there if you want for the toilet. Then you have your shower side. Separate that out if you'd like to. We have a nice storage compartment right behind here as well. We'll put a Starlink. We can mount Starlink on the roof, or if you want to run a portable Starlink, we'll have the router set up inside with a 110 plug if you want. And that way you have access to everything when you're out off the grid. So on the front of the Teton X, we have a lot of options for storage. You have a nice big dry box right here, gives you plenty of room to put some of your larger gear. But we also have a lot of MOLLE panels. So this is one of the front MOLLE panel set, side MOLLE panel set. We have MOLLE panels on the rear. So if you're carrying traction boards, an axe, a shovel, maybe some of the extra gear that maybe might be on the truck you want to put on the trailer, you have those options to get it up here, which is really nice. We're running the Cruisemaster DO35 hitch, as well as the ARC 750 jack on this. You can get it with dual propane, either in the 11-pound size or the 20-pound size. So either one works as the mount for the propane. And then finally, we're covered by the shade structure. This is the OVS. We're running the 180 on this tent. Normally it comes with a 270, but with the tent off the back, this is the 180 awning. We also have the option to do the Bush Company 180 on this as well. So again, this is Atlas Outdoors Teton X, built out of St. George. You're welcome to come see us at our offices in Las Vegas and Knoxville, Tennessee. It's Xgrid Campers. We'll see you soon.
All right, hey, I'm John with Koru Overland. We're gonna take a look at this Warthog 37, and then we'll go over to our other trailer. So if I take you inside the cab, pardon me, I'm losing my voice talking to so many people, but we've got a roughly a king size equivalent interior, plenty of storage space on the inside. We've got a positive pressure fan. We run a 12-volt mini split system. So you've got 12-volt air conditioning, and we've got an undermount condenser. So you're able to not do a rooftop unit that is prone to leaks. We've got a rock shield on it, and it's vented down below. And for our electronic system, we're using a Victron 24-volt system with 800 amp hours of 12-volt equivalent. And this is our utility cabinet here. So we're running a 30-pound propane tank, for all of our propane needs, propane stove, propane hot water, propane air heating. We've got a pretty robust storage cabinet right here. So this one goes all the way back, and we designed these storage boxes. Fun thing about the storage boxes, we got a bunch of container spaces. So I had AI generate 4 sizes of boxes that fit in all of our trailers in every configuration, horizontally or vertically. So these fit perfectly. Down below, we've got our Victron and our Garmin control panel. So Victron is doing all of our main electrics, and then our 2 Garmin power switches run our 12-volt loads. Those are nice because there's no fuses, no relays, 100 amps each. And so we're able to do that. Inside, if you want to take a peek, that's our Victron 24-volt system. We've got a 3,000-watt inverter. We do 2 MPPT solar charge controllers because we're running a rooftop array as well as a ground array. So ideal use case is you park the trailer in the shade and then you run your solar blanket out. So we manufacture solar blankets that are walkable. So we'll take a look at that. And this is a little crazy, but I can walk on this thing, I can drive on it. This is our 595 watt solar blanket. It folds up in a nice form factor, a 4x4 grid with the cells. We use SunPower cells, 25% efficient, and this one's rated at 595 watts. So park in the shade, use this one, you're good to go. Over here's our kitchen setup, so we'll take a peek in here. So we've got a full Dometic suite, 2-burner stove, hot cold water sink, plenty of storage with our storage boxes. In here, we're one of the few manufacturers, if not the only camper trailer manufacturer that's got onboard water filtration, doing carbon, ceramic, sediment filters, and means that you've got good clean water coming out of the sink or the shower no matter where you are. 110-liter Dometic stand-up fridge. So it's got a little freezer compartment on the top, good for whatever you need while you're camping. We've got 120 and 12-volt outlets everywhere because we've got the electrical capacity to run anything you want. Espresso machines, I run my espresso machines in here. On the side, we've got our shore power plug, so 30 amp shore power. We've got an Anderson Quick Connect down below for your ground deploy for your solar array. We've got a thermostatic mixing valve for your hot water shower. Nice little Quick Connect nozzle that's here. Using an Arana hot water heater. Plenty of storage with our storage boxes, good retention for your gear. And then we've got a DVR system. So up top, you can see we've got camera here. We've got one on both the left and the right side, as well as the front and the back. So while you're in the cab, you can see on the LCD screen in the cab what's going on. Full length roof rack. And it's the largest roof rack our partner had ever made. And fully load weighted. You can put 1,200 watts of solar on the top. You could mix solar and another rooftop tent if you wanted to. The Warthog 37 is the tire size. So we're running standard 37s on this. And then if you take a peek in here, you got another view of the cab and the entry. And then if you take a look up to the right, you got the LCD for the security camera system. Now let's go take a look at the other one. All right, so this is our Badger 35 trailer. We've got pretty much an equivalent level of equipment in this one that we have in the Warthog. So we've got the ability to run 30 pounds of propane in this tank. This runs your hot water shower. It also runs your Dometic propane stove. Over in this cabinet, we've got our hot water heater, we've got our quick connects, we've got our cassette toilet. In the back, we've got our diesel heater, and we've got a little diesel port so you can pipe your hot air up into your tent. And that means that you don't have to keep this cabinet open. You can store it, keep it closed. So we can close this, run this through up to the top, gives you your hot air, keeps the dust out. We also do a full-length roof rack on this one. We've got the thick T-slot extrusion bars, super high quality, quick connects on the tents. And then we also include dual lights, so amber and white, switchable from the exterior, and with the red arc system, they're dimmable. So let's say you get to the campsite and it's a little bit too bright, you can just dim it down. Makes it really nice. We've got dual color lights on the inside, so they're push button. We can switch between white white and yellow, and then amber. So depending on what kind of lighting you want to have. All of our storage cubes are modular, so they fit in the spaces horizontally, vertically. We've got a 3,000 watt inverter on this one, so we're able to run espresso machines, heat guns, high wattage equipment. This is our tent that we designed. So it's a nice tent rather than a clamshell. It pops up in the back. We've got hardwired 12 volt distribution panel in there for your charging needs. And then if we come around to the front, I'll show you the solar panel. So up top here, we've got our 330 watt solar blanket. This one is a really nice form factor, folds up real small. You can lay it out on the roof rack of the tent. The tent's designed with a full length roof rack, not just crossbars. They're load bearing, 300 pounds static and about 120 pounds dynamic. So you can load this up with a lot of weight, still use the struts, get that open. We've got a 270 degree awning in the front. We're using McHitch as our partner for the trailer hitch. Arc XO for the jack. Over here we're running 2 fridges. So we've got a Dometic 55 liter that we run as a fridge. On the next storage cabinet we've got the Dometic 25 liter that we use as a freezer. In here we've got a full Dometic suite with the Dometic sink, Dometic 2-burner stove, nice stainless steel countertops, and we've got a secondary counter that comes out and deploys. Let's say you don't want to use the kitchen, you can store this away, and you've got a nice stainless steel counter for working. You know, take a Blackstone, put it out here. Really nice finish on this. Every trailer that we sell comes with a full titanium cook set. No glass, no wine glasses, anything like that. And then we've got our Red Vision, Red Arc display system right here. Our 330 watt panel is pulling 180 watts right now. Not in an ideal position later in the day. We've got 150 amp hours of battery, 3,000 watt inverter, running the Manager 30 system. Again, our storage cubes fit really well. We can double stack them, fits in every compartment, including fits in the in these guys right here, in our little storage drawers. We've got a bigger one in this one as well, with a little lockout for the drawer slide. So you've got plenty of storage, and it's structured, keeps you organized, which means you can bring more things. Our awning lift is a scissor lift, allows you to bring the awning straight up. And one of the nice things about our awnings is they're self-lighted. So we've got lights on these, which means that you can power your awnings from the trailer with some lighting to the awning arms. And we've got 2 lights in the back, 1 light in the front. And it's 600D canvas, really good, durable. We also designed the rain guides. So you're able to angle the slope of the awning, which means that in rain conditions, you're not going to have any buildup on top of the awning and potentially collapse the awning. So the other thing you'll notice is that it's freestanding. There's no legs deployed right now, and we're in Flagstaff. It's pretty windy. So this thing's very robust, very sturdy. You can deploy the legs if you want. Also, we've got zipper panels. So we've got Velcro as well as zipper retention. Being a military guy, 2 is 1, 1 is none. So it's good to have some redundancy. So if the zipper breaks, you can still apply the panel with Velcro and vice versa. Our tent, we've got a really good rain fly that gives you coverage from both side openings as well as the front opening. So we've got a awning arm that runs through the center so that you can fully utilize that rain fly. Our tent's got built-in lighting, both white and amber with the dimmer switch. We've got structured storage, and then we also have a 12 volt distribution box for your charging needs. We've got an Anderson Quick Connect down on the bottom that allows you to run power to the tent. We're able to run things like this, the Zero Breeze with our 3,000 watt inverter, no problem. You can run this, pipe it up to the tent, keep it in the tent, do whatever you want with it. It stores conveniently in the drawer boxes, so we're able to keep those back here. And all of our storage boxes, like I was saying, fit really well in every configuration, horizontally, vertically. You can stack them up, really utilize the space. For example, on this top box, I've got this fully loaded with all the different sizes. So we've got big boxes, medium-sized boxes, including our even small little flat pack box that's right there. We've got this thing on a really robust tire carrier, modeled after the Humvees, the Rhino carriers. So this will close up. Every horizontal space has stainless steel, so you can utilize it as a table, and it's pretty good. So our whole brand is about replenishment. You use energy, you got to be able to replenish it. That's where the solar blankets come in. You use your water, you need to be able to replenish it. Our trailers are designed, you come, you take them, you fill them up with water, fuel, food, and you can go out off grid for as long as you want, and truly overland. But if you want to glamp, you can do that as well. So we've got 2 trailer models. If you want comfort, you want to pull up to a camp spot, just open up the doors and go straight to sleep, you can do it with that one. If you want a little bit of setup time, it's a little bit more rugged, you can use this one. But yeah, I'm John with Koru Overland. You can check out our website, koruoverland.com. Went live yesterday. This is our official launch at the expo. But give it a look, and if you need to reach out to us, send us an email. Thanks. Look forward to hearing from you.
Hi, I'm Steve from Imperial Outdoors. We are an off-road trailer company. We've been in business for about 14 years. We started out making ice houses in Wisconsin, so we're very familiar with cold weather. This is one of our second generation off-road trailers standing behind me. It's called Imperial Outdoors Explore RV. It is 26 feet. It uses a Cruise Master suspension system, and I'll point that out to you here. It is the ATX Air Ride airbag suspension system. It is adjustable with a key fob. We are at 5,500 pounds on this trailer, and you could actually load it with another 4,000 pounds worth of gear. We use a full CNC machined laminated sidewall with exterior glass, so we keep the weight down dramatically with that process. We also have a full perimeter steel frame, a 4-inch perimeter steel box section frame, and then we run a 6-inch rail system, twin rail system down the middle of the trailer. So literally, if you buried your tow vehicle and your trailer, you could recover them both with the D-rings in the back. We have an exterior kitchen on this coach, so you can cook outside. Uses propane, has a little sink hookup, so gives you the option of cooking outside instead of inside. The box on the front you see is our storage box for our propane, 2 20-pound propane tanks. It's divided in half. The other side is storage. In the front, there's another door access for the steps that let you go in and out of the coach. I mentioned we use the Cruise Master ATX suspension system. We also use the D045 hitch on the front, which is a 360-degree swivel hitch. So that would allow you to, if worst case scenario, you flipped your trailer, you hopefully wouldn't flip your tow vehicle. You can really see the dimensions of the rail system I mentioned as far as the frame. It's a 6-inch box section steel. So super heavy duty, very strong. We actually have a traction board mount position on the coach. You can put some gear up there. We have a lighting system for access in the dark if you're trying to hook up your trailer. Also, you can see there's a roof rack on our trailer. That's actually a full perimeter roof rack system, and that allows us to attach our solar panels without putting 75 holes in the roof. We have actually 5 holes in the roof, 1 for the air conditioner, 1 for the max air fan, and 3 for the power lines that come in off the solar panels. We have 1,240 watts of solar on the X195 and 1,080 amp hours of lithium. If you go down the side here, you can kind of get a little better idea. This is the pass-through storage for the other side you can see from the outside kitchen. I mentioned our walls are all laminated. They are also 2 5/8 inches thick, so that really helps us with the R value. Working in Wisconsin, we learned that cold weather was one of the things that really taught us how to make a trailer durable and reliable, because if you're out and it's 30 or 40 below zero, you don't want it breaking down. This is your access point for the Cruise Master. It's also our water station. We have 60 gallons of fresh water and 60 gallons of gray. We do not use a black tank. We use a dry flush toilet. You can see under here, this black box is the freshwater tank. It has a steel encased protective box in it, and then we use ducted heat into that area, as well as heat pads to give you that warm weather or cold weather resistance. On the back, you can carry a spare or 2 spares. We actually like to have the box and a spare, so you got some more gear carrying options. There's room for a high lift jack on the bottom, and then you can see where the D-rings I mentioned on the rear of the frame. I mentioned that our panels were all CNC machined. We use this exoskeleton you see all around the coach to attach the panels together, and then attach that frame to the main frame of the coach. So now we'll take a look at the inside. So we're on the inside of the X195. We have a full walk-in shower to my left here with about 6.4 inches of clearance. And then on the right, we have what we call a Lavio dry flush toilet, which uses a bag system, very much like a diaper genie, that allows us to not have a black tank. As you come out here, you see the dinette area. This does make into a bed, so you can sleep a third person or 2 small people. Overhead, I have the 12-volt Dometic air conditioner running right now, and we've been running them all weekend. And with the massive solar of 1,240 watts and 1,080 amperes of lithium, we are pretty much still at 100%. We use the induction stove because of the efficiencies of no heat loss and no fumes in the coach from propane. If you turn around, you see this is actually a new model we have with the larger RV king bed. And then I will show you underneath the bed is where we keep our power system. The 360 amp hour lithium batteries from Expion. All of our windows are dual pane acrylic windows. They are nitrogen charged, which really helps reduce the transfer of cold or heat depending on what environment you're in. They also come with a pull down blind blackout shade with a reflective back on them, and then that also would connect to a screen. If you look up here, you can see where our control panel is. You monitor pretty much everything you want to monitor here. I did not mention that we use a Truma Combi, which is a 1 unit that runs your runs your hot water and your furnace. It uses gas and electric, so it's very versatile. We use Go Power Control Center, and then Expion lithium batteries. A couple other points we haven't talked about is the isotherm refrigerator and freezer. This is a European design. You see it on $10 million yachts. The biggest advantage to it is it's 12 volt only. It's also designed to work at a 45-degree angle. So if you're parked on a hill, it'll still work. You're not going to have any problems with keeping your beverages and your food cold. We also use the Truma Combi furnace, which is a 1 unit that does hot water and your heat. It uses 12 volt propane or 110. Works on all 3 of those or together. The nice thing about it is it's extremely quiet. And then we run ducted heat off of that unit. So we've got the ducted heat that I mentioned that goes into the water tanks. We've got ducted heat along the floors. And then we also have ducted heat in the bathroom as well. And then we use a Seaflow water pump, which is also another high-end European design. You'll see that on $10 million yachts, $500,000 Class A's. One of the biggest advantages to it, it uses a ballast system, so you get a really consistent water pressure. So we appreciate you checking us out. If you want to learn more information about our products, just go to our website, imperialoutdoors.com.
Hi, I'm Rob Reeve with Hiker Trailer. We've been building trailers for, close to 14 years. Gosh, we have over 3,000 units, close to 4,000 units on the road. Started in our garage years ago, and now we have a wonderful production plant in Indiana. We have about 4 different model styles to go with. We have a highway brand, we have a mid-range, light duty off-road, then we have a little bit heavier off-road called an XL, mid-range XL, and then we have our extreme off-road, which is way more capable of off-roading. Our production facility, we're at about a 3-month lead time or less, 90 days or less. We usually only require about a $500 deposit to build a trailer. This one is a 5x9 EOR, Extreme Off-Road, has in-floor storage. This one has an 80-inch bed with a 24-inch deep galley. The in-floor storage is, you just put your extras, odds and ends in there that you don't get to all the time. This one actually has a mattress and it's kind of folded up like a couch. And we don't usually supply mattresses, but it's still 80 inches. So even if you're 6'2", you still can fit inside this trailer, 6'4". This other trailer is a mid-range XL. It's a 5x10, which means that it has 24-inch deep galley. It has a queen size bed or a 80-inch long bed. It's a little narrower than a queen. It's about 58 inches wide. And then it has about a foot of extra room at the end of the bed. We start with a base price on all of our trailers. This one starts at about $11,700 on this 5x10 XL. And then from there you add options. We're very a la carte systems. You add what you want, you don't add what you don't want. So it's very capable of, you can get into any budget you want. We have side tables, and of course we have stools here from sitting at the expo. You know, our galleys are a minimalist galley. They normally will come pretty plain. They usually start with a countertop here, upper cabinet. Usually this is open. This one has the galley block off that allows you to get a little more closed off from the bed area to make it a little more bug proof in the rear. You can add, this one has drawers added, you don't have to. Has a Goal Zero in the rear, has a refrigerator in the front toolbox. And this one has a shower. The mid-range XL and the Extreme Off-Road both can have a 21-gallon tank if you want. Our Extreme Off-Road over there is starting, the 5x9 is starting at 14.6-ish, 14.7, around in there. And from there, you just start adding items you want. If you don't want a tank, don't buy a tank. You can add a fridge box on, you can add it now, you can add it later. This one has a Truma 44-quart refrigerator in it that has my lunch in it, actually. You can do solar, self-contained, awnings, 23/0 awnings, just about anything you might want in a trailer, and at a great price. Our plant produces a lot of rigs. We're one of the largest builders in the United States. Feel free to check out our website at hikertrailers.com.
Hi, I'm Lonnie with Hero Camper US, here to show you the brand new 2024 Hero Camper Ranger, and specifically the Recon package, which is our fully loaded package. So to start out, I'll talk about the construction. What makes the Hero Camper special is this cabin. It's built similar to the way the hull of a speedboat is made, which is solid panels that are a composite sandwich of fiberglass and a high density foam. That does a few things for you. Number one is it makes it incredibly strong. To illustrate that, this rooftop rack has a static weight of 1,500 pounds and dynamic weight of 450 pounds. The next thing is it's incredibly well insulated. So you have over an inch of insulation, 360 degrees around you. And then the third thing is it protects the camper, gives the camper a really long life, because water just is absolutely not an issue. You'll have no water intrusion, you'll have no rot, you'll have no rust, no mildew, mold, none of that. There's no wood in the construction of this camper. So that's what really makes it special. All of that is built, and we'll come around the front here, on the Alco chassis. German manufacturer makes this chassis. The chassis is a heavy duty steel and hot dip galvanized. So again, it will prevent any kind of erosion or corrosion, rust, so on and so forth. A couple of the special things about this chassis as well: you've got independent torsion suspension with it. You have a mechanical surge brake. Now, what makes this special is that you don't rely on electrical brakes, which have much more opportunity to fail with all the electrical points. This is simply mechanical. If you brake lightly, your trailer brakes lightly. If you brake hard, your trailer brakes hard, and you can rely on these brakes to work for you. Next thing, which I love this, it seems like a small deal, but it's got a parking brake. So when you get set up in camp, you can just set this brake. So that's off and that's set. You can set it and your camper's not going anywhere. You have a stabilizer to firm it up. You have these on 3 corners, so this one up here and 2 on the back. You can although they're not jacks, you can kind of use them when you learn the system and work with them with the jack to do a little bit of leveling as well. Another really cool feature is the built-in battery quick disconnect. So this is directly charges your battery, and what this does, when you wire your car with one of these as well, they're often commonly known as Anderson plugs. You wire one of those to your car. As you're driving, you have shore power. So most your 7-way plugs will have some auxiliary power, but these are going through like 12 gauge wires maybe. You have very little voltage going through it or very little amperage going through it. This is just like being plugged in at home. If we come over here, we can kind of get this angle. Everything bolted on, your storage box in the front, your diesel tank over there, your fenders, your fender boxes, the rack, everything bolted onto it is powder coated aluminum. So again, that prevents any kind of corrosion, rust, which gives the camper a really long life. So as we keep coming around here, I'm gonna show you the power system. I didn't point it out, but the front of the camper has a 125 watt integrated solar panel. Can we peek at that real quick? So 125 watt integrated solar. You have a port where you can triple that with a plug-in and there are 250 watts of solar. That will keep you going. You also have your 30 amp shore power, and then as mentioned, the DC to DC Anderson plug. So as we come through here, come to the back, I want to show you the power system here. What we have inside here is standard on the Recon package is a 200 amp hour lithium battery with BMS and heated, as well as a 1200 watt inverter. And if you look in the back there, you might have seen it, we have a air conditioner on the far side back there. So this camper has air conditioning. It also is equipped with a diesel heater, which is again standard on the Recon package. And then as we keep walking around here, I want to talk about showering, watering. If you're not familiar with small campers, teardrop campers, one of the most common questions is, how do you shower? How do you go to the bathroom? Well, we provide, it's a privacy curtain that hangs right here, takes 60 seconds to attach, and I like to use the geyser. That's one of many options. I plug it in my kitchen, and then it sets right here. When that water is heated up, 3 quarts of water, I'm completely clean. This is really nice because when we do boondocking and we're totally off grid, water is our biggest issue. So with this, my wife can shower every single day without killing a bunch of water. There's lots of other systems. Before the geyser, I had one of the 5-gallon bags that would heat in the sun and hang there, and I would shower here. A lot of people have put on lots of different brands that make the pressurized tube that heats up in the sun and can shower here. And then as far as the toilet, the way we do it, lots of solutions, is if we're camping somewhere that doesn't have a restroom nearby, we have a portable toilet that just sits right down there, and you have the privacy to use the restroom if you need. So, all right, come on, we'll look at the kitchen. We're not able to stake it down because of the show, but standard with the Recon package is this kitchen tent. There's a second piece to it that zips on, and what that will do is completely close this in. So it makes camping in inclement weather much more comfortable. You'll see in the kitchen, we have a stainless steel countertop with integrated sink. I don't have it set up, but we also have some extra prep space. You could use it as a cutting board. I think it's too nice. I would set my cutting board on top of that. Onboard water, just over 10 gallons. Then we also have included is this integrated 12-volt fridge, additional storage, and if you just peek right back here, we've got our Airtronic diesel heater. So with the insulation on this camper, with the heat, with the air conditioning, true 4-season camper. And one special feature, I don't have it, I can just show you, but this camper looks so good driving down the road. Both the classic teardrop shape, all of the fenders, and just all the engineering and design that went into it. But additionally, that makes it look really good is your integrated LED running lights. So your running lights, your brake lights, your signals are LED lights built into the profile. It looks really sharp driving down the road. And then as we come around here, we have standard with all of our campers, the Thule awning. And then specific to the Recon package also is extra storage, these powder coated custom made fender boxes. So that's the Hero Camper Ranger Recon package. If you want to get more information about our product, you can look at our website. It's herocorev.com. Camper US, all one word, HeroCamperUS.biz, B-I-Z. Also, just look for the hashtag Hero Camper, Hero Camper US, Hero Camper Ranger. You'll find a ton of stuff on social media as well.
Hey guys, I'm Jeremy Bolden. I'm with Ushi Outdoors. We are here at the AOR Expo, and we are going to go through and tour the 2 trailers we brought today. Right here behind me, we have a new prototype that we actually just came out with, released at this expo. This is what we're going to call our off-road edition, for lack of better terms. Here we have 30-inch tires with on 15-inch rims. We have all steel fenders. We have a 1/4-inch aluminum chassis body with aluminum cladding for the inside and outside panels. We have a front toolbox, front storage box. We can do a lock and roll hitch, a 2-inch hitch, instant 7/8 hitch, or whatever you prefer. A rolling jack in the front comes stock. We can mount particularly almost any rooftop tent. Just depends on what you prefer. We have open storage in the center. We have a diamond plate bed liner in the middle. And then we have a removable tongue as well as a removable bumper, so you can put different attachments on the rear. We have a folding gate in the back. Inside we have MOLLE panels on all 4 sides, so you can attach different attachments and different gear and strap to about whatever you need to. And in the center we have a spare tire holder. This is just a very good option if you need a lightweight aluminum option to get into some of the rougher areas and you don't have a vehicle that's got a high towing capacity, or if you get this thing stuck somewhere that is light enough that you can move it with you and another guy. Now we're going to move over. This is actually our flagship trailer. This is our original trailer that we started out, and this is actually a new addition to a trailer. Before this expo, we actually did not have a rooftop tent on it. We've recently figured out how to make a mount for a rooftop tent. So going forward, that will be an option that can be added to any of these trailers. With this trailer, we have stock left and right side accessories. The upgraded faucet, we can do a faucet upgrade or a water tank upgrade as well. They come stock with a 2-burner cooktop, pull out kitchen drawers, your utensil drawer, as well as a pot and pan drawer. Down on the lower drawer, we have a full pull out, full length, full extension slides with dividers for any and all utensils and accessories you would like in here. Below this, we have a 6-person fold-out table drawer. The table is actually over there on the side right now. All of our paint is a polyurea. We use actually a very strong bed liner to cover all of our surfaces that may come in contact, just so they can take a beating. We have 12 volt lighting inside and out, LED top and bottom. We have 12 volt plug-ins and USB plug-ins as well. We are wired for a 12 volt refrigerator. This is a 35 quart Dometic. We can go up to a 45 quart standard Yeti, or we can do a 35 quart refrigerator, depending on the model of what you want to use. You can just call us and we can let you know what you want, what you can fit. We come stock with a 35 amp hour AGM battery. We can go up to a 31 series battery, just depending on what you want. We can do solar, we can do shore power, we can do battery chargers. The sky's the limit. The good thing about us is we're such a small company right now. We can do customizable to about whatever extent you want, as long as it's within reason. We have custom side attachments that we can do. This is a tabletop attachment we do for a Blackstone grill. They come stock with a 20-pound propane tank cover. We can also swap this out for a basket. We can make mounts for recovery boards. We can make mounts for rooftop tents. The tongue is actually fully removable, so if you have limited space, that will take up the space of a 4-foot by 5-foot square. So if you have a townhouse or something with very limited parking, this will actually fit in a garage with a car as well. We have side attachments for spare tires. We actually have mounts for farm jacks as well. So literally we can fit almost anything you could ever want for a trail rig in one little package. Under here, we have open storage for storing all of your dry goods, chairs, tents, etc., extra camping equipment, anything you want. Inside this lid, we have a custom MOLLE panel as well that you can strap about anything to. Stock, we come with this luggage rack right here that we're using currently for the rooftop rack. If you get a trailer without a rooftop rack, this rack is stock standard, and it is rated for 225, I believe. So they can get more information on Instagram, Facebook, or they can go to our website at UshiOutdoors.com.
Hey everyone, Lauren with Xgrid Campers, and we are here at Overland Expo West, and I'm going to show you now the Xpedition Voyager. This is the new 2024 model with the pass-through portal. So we have this one set up with the TX27 Max tent by Bush Company, as well as the 270 XT Max awning by Bush Company. So it's an awesome setup. If you're looking for a trailer that's super well built, trailing arm suspension, 4-season, great ground clearance that you can carry a big family with, this is it. Take a look at this. People always want kind of a nice configuration for a kitchen, and that's one of the best features of this trailer. So kitchen opens up, you have about 12 feet of workspace back here, very accessible. So as you walk around, you can get to all of your utensils, everything's accessible, lots of storage. Pantry storage accessible from 3 different areas, a lot of ways to access everything you need. As you come around to the main galley area, what's nice about this is you can use the kitchen in different configurations. So when I'm on a trail, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull over, open up the galley door, I can pop down my little prep area right here and have access to my fridge. So that's really nice, quick access. Now once I'm set up, I get to my campsite, I might want to pull this out, set this back down, and now I can lower the prep table and you have a nice large stainless steel surface. So all in all, we have 4 different prep areas, lots of room for the family to work together, tons of storage in here. So you got the pantry access here, also on the inside, deep storage up there, and then up above. When you're traveling, if you're putting your spices and some of your other items back here, the prep table covers that up, so it kind of secures all that in place. I mean, this trailer is run by the Red Arc Red Vision system. We have 200 amp hours of heated battle-borne lithiums in there, as well as a 2,000 watt inverter. So lots of power, lots of capability there, running DC to DC charging while we're driving. Let's take a look inside. All right, so we're about to enter into the Xpedition Voyager, and this now has the pass-through portal. So it's not just a teardrop, it actually has a hatch that you can climb up into. So this is really nice. So if you have kids and you don't want to just put them outside into a tent that you can't access them, this hatch opens up, fully accessible. It's large enough back there so kids can still be up there with the hatch open. But if you have adults or maybe older kids, you can actually put down each side of the hatch separately and you have the full living space there, okay? The ladder can be accessed from inside. You can put the bed down, use it as a sitting area, or you can access the ladder from the outside. So multiple ways to get into the tent. We're gonna show you that in just a second. As we walk around, you can also access the roof in the tent from these foot cleats, allows you to climb up. You can stand up on top of this roof, you can bounce around on it, you can have a lot of fun up there. It gives you plenty of space, a lot of durability. You're not gonna bend anything, break anything by walking up on top of the roof. Lots of storage in the front. Put all your gear. This is running the Truma hot water system, the Combi system by Truma for hot water and furnace. Spare tire on the front. We do have an option if you're running a 6x55 or 6x139.7 lug pattern. We can delete the spare tire and do dual propane up here. So if you want, fire pits, extra propane, some big kitchen items, then if you want to run the dual propane, you can do that if you don't need the spare tire. We've got the ARC 750 jack as well as a Max Coupler 360 coupler. For the front, we have a 23-0. This is the tall shower enclosure. So you have access to your shower here, great place for the toilet as well. And then this is the secondary ladder. So you can access a tent from this side as well. Like I said, also on the inside. So again, guys, this is the 2024 Xpedition Voyager. You can find these at Xgrid Campers, both in Las Vegas and Knoxville, Tennessee. We'll see you soon.
Hey there, my name is Chris from Escapod. We are standing in front of the Topo 2 Voyager, new colorway for 2024. This is the Moab Red, absolutely beautiful. Inside is a queen size mattress, high density polyethylene or HDPE interior with soft touch headliner. We've got a big window up front with plenty of venting. Also have forced air heating throughout. So we have 4 heating ducts that create air curtains in front of all the doors and windows, keep condensation down and spread the heat out nice and even. And then you have locking cabinets for all your goods as you're traveling, your clothes, plenty of storage up here. So all this stuff locks while you're traveling. And then this trailer even has a 12-volt air conditioner. So you folks down in Arizona or the Southeast, keeps you nice and cool in the summer. Trailer's fully insulated, one-piece composite shell, so no seams at all. It's all done in one layup. And this really special thing is the mechanicals are all inside the trailer. So you have 21 gallons of water, you have your hot water heater, 2-burner stove, all within the trailer. So in the winter, we can actually heat those compartments so you can use your water when other people are winterizing. Back here, you have tons of storage. So you have configurable storage. You can actually move your cabinet spaces. And then check this out. Cutting board, knives stored, and the knives, yes, do come with it as well. Down low, you've got your 2-burner stove.
A lot of cool tools in there.
And your cutlery below that. So you have everything you need to be doing the cooking. And then your spices right above the stove as well. Refrigerator on 500-pound drawer slides, so plenty of weight here. You can store as much beer as you like. These are big refrigerators or Yeti coolers. Again, you've got 21 gallons of water back here as well. And one of the really cool things for the off-roading community is what's under the trailer. So fully galvanized frame with a trailing arm suspension. So take a look down here. You've got coilovers, big 6,500-pound axles, 33-inch tires with mud terrains. Really a beautiful setup. It gives you a lot of compliance.
Yeah, please come up.
To fully configure a trailer, go check out Escapod.us. You can play with the colors, you can play with the configurations, the specializations. You can see we got a bike rack on this one. You can do rooftop tents. A lot of fun specialization on the website. Check us out, Escapod.us.
Hi, so my name's Miles, and I'm here representing Kimberly Kamper. So there's 3 of us customers actually that bring our own personal units to help support Dave Bates. He sells out of Ohio. He's the single importer here. These are actually manufactured in Australia, and they're really just the luxury camper that you can take anywhere and really set up to go boondocking for as long as you have food. So a really big appeal to the Kimberly brand is they have an indoor and outdoor kitchen. So this is the outdoor kitchen here. Both the burners just have quick connects, which makes setup really easy. Everything's really clean. It functions really well. All the hardware that they chose to use and the fittings, it's all aluminum structure. So no particle board, no plastic, no PVC. It's all really high quality construction, which is a big appeal. So this model specifically, the E-Class, is the smallest of the fixed fiberglass design. Bob and Marcy brought their S3, which is the next size up, and then the T3, the largest of the fixed. All of them have a very similar front storage, so plenty of exterior storage on the smaller model, and then the exterior storage grows as you increase in size. But for just me and my girlfriend, the 2 of us, we take this out on weekends or extended trips, and it's plenty of room. In fact, we have difficulty fitting everything, or filling all of the storage that's available. One unique thing about this is it's really made to go anywhere off-road. So there's 2 different types of hitches. I have the MIK hitch. So 360 degrees articulation really allows the trailer to get technical off-road. And with these trailers, there's also air suspension. So you can raise and lower it depending on the technical difficulty that you're trying to go camp at. So really beefy suspension. It'll last forever. Really the big appeal is Arizona washboard roads. This will put a few thousand miles, no problem, no overheating, no wear and tear. So we can take a look inside. A lot more room than you would expect. It's a full-size queen, even on the smallest model. And what you see here is it tucked away into the most compact position, and then it just has a hydraulic lift out and it lays completely flat. Still gives you enough room to come in and out of the cabin, but I wouldn't recommend leaving it out for too long. This model specifically is the 30th anniversary, so it has a couple upgraded electronics The one thing of note is the 48 volt EcoFlow. So really nice control over the entire rig. I can see everything that's consuming power, and then I can gauge how much incoming power I have to recharge the system. This one specifically has two 3,000 amp hour batteries and full solar on the roof and an external panel. And as long as I'm out camping, 99% of the time there's sun here in Arizona, and it really is I can cycle through anything and be pretty liberal with my energy usage, which is nice. So, and then if you turn around, full-size bathroom. So great walk-in shower. And then there's a compost toilet, and that's standard on these. So there's no black water tank to manage, which is great. So 50 gallons of fresh water split into 2 tanks, and no black water to deal with, just your gray water. Okay, so for more information, contact Dave Bates. He's great. We love Dave. He's like no other retailer you can find. Really personal interaction, and he'll make sure and take care of you throughout the buying process and the owning process. That's why we're all here to support him. So KimberlyKampers.com and Dave Bates out of Ohio.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jordan Brady, the CEO and creator of Lobo Adventure Trailers. We are here at Overland Expo West in Flagstaff 2024. And if you're watching this video, the chances are you didn't make it. Well, you missed a lot, but hey, we'll see you next year. We are Lobo Adventure Trailers, been around for 3 years now. We craft handmade premium overland trailers with a crazy, incredible off-road experience centered around storage, cooking, experience off-road wherever you go, so you can be out there longer and safer and have a better experience. With our trailer, we bring you the best quality in the industry, starting with our Red Arc electronics. This is gonna give you full vision over all the electronic systems on your trailer, whether it be your battery, your water, your fridge, all your lights, all controlled from here, or a Bluetooth app on the trailer. We're bringing you highest quality with the build on our trailer. We wanna make sure that your trailer is getting you away from the crowds, deeper into nature. If there is a lookout that you wanna sleep at and sleep in a king-size bed with a full-size kitchen, with cold drinks and really good food, Lobo Adventure Trailers is the way to do it. Now, Lobo means wolf in Spanish, obviously, but it's an acronym for living our best outdoors. We did that because we want to create those best experiences for any of our customers and those around them, because you tend to be the chuck wagon with one of our trailers if you're using this trailer for any of your adventures. Now, if you go in the back, we got a huge swing out here for all of your big heavy needs, like your traction boards or roto packs and your spare tire. We are not sparing any stops when it comes to storage with the Lobo Adventure Trailer. Massive drawers. The worst days of camping are the days you have to pack and the day you get home and you have to unload. With our trailers, you don't have to do that anymore because we gave you a ton of storage. All right, now shutting these, locking them up, we're gonna latch that shut so those don't rock back and forth. All of our latches are bear-proof and lockable, so critters and people can't get in. Suck them right into those auto-grade seals on the trailer. Walking around the back here, we've got your big 87 walkabout tent by 23.0, and again, tons of storage over here on this galley, showcasing your water pump, your water heater, and a lot of shade. And honestly, I don't think you're gonna miss anything at home. With this trailer, you're taking it all with you. You're loading your entire garage. No more, what if we can't bring this with us? What if we have to leave this at home? Or dang it, I wish we would have brought that. No, take it all, bring it here. Listen, all of you are building your rigs with rooftop tents, awnings, and fridges on them. We have a saying here at Lobo: stop the top, get your rig back, get a Lobo Adventure Trailer. You guys, take a look at us online, lobotrailers.com. You can follow us on Instagram or YouTube. We post updates all the time with the specs. This trailer itself is 1,750 pounds dry. Fully loaded is gonna be 2,500 pounds at 13 feet long. Independent suspension, upgradable to the Cruise Master XTs if you needed it. And if you have something you want to customize, just ask. We'll make it for you. Because at Lobo, we are living our best outdoors. Peace out, guys.
Hey folks, Bill Mann with Mammoth Overland. We're here at Overland Expo West showing off our Mammoth trailers. Behind me is our standard Mammoth HV. We've been producing these trailers for about 4 years now. They've been on the market. What sets us apart is the size of the trailer. So on the inside, we start off with the king size mattress and design the trailer around that. So it definitely provides a unique experience. a lot of room. We've got it set up. Ryan and I are actually sleeping in this trailer during the show. And then I've got my dog with me, a 1-year-old chocolate lab. He is staying in his crate on our fold down bunk. Inside of this trailer, we've got a propane heater from Dickinson Marine. You've got 110 volt outlets, 12 volt outlets to charge phones, tablets. I kind of live off of that. Plenty of space inside, some Nook storage, LED color changing lights. This trailer also features our Fresh-Air evaporative cooler, a really nice add-on option for trailers that are in dry, humid or dry environments. With humidity, the efficiency of that evaporative cooler diminishes, but it's a 12 volt system, so it allows us to maintain our off-grid presence really well out there in the field. Coming back, our kitchen swing out is also really unique. As you can see, it swings out into position. We like to cook with a lot of bacon grease, using cast iron. We want to get that mess outside of the trailer. You've got 2-burner stove, a sink with hot water, the standard electric cooler, which can act as a freezer as well, 22 gallons of water, a lot of storage, pass-through storage there. We're living out of the trailers, which is one of the awesome benefits of coming to these shows, is we get to use the trailers as we show them off to the public as well. The genesis of our company, we started off with the HV offering, and then we transitioned last year to having, so the HV is the trailer for the end of the work week. Our LE offering is the trailer for the end of the world. It's got all the system integrations in there, essentially as a bug out trailer. Air purification, water purification, you've got bear spray defense, you've got cameras all around, positioned all around, a hatch that you can exit out of the top of the trailer to deploy the drone, traction boards. This trailer also has a true AC. It's the Dometic RTX 1000 series, 400 amp hours of lithium battery, solar ready, and it comes with a generator.
Hey guys, we're sitting next to the TL with codename Tallboy on the Mammoth new addition here as of last week. A lot to say here. We are taller and longer, so you can stand up on the inside. There's a shower on the inside, tons more water capacity. Over here is our kitchen, still a swing out kitchen, 50 gallons under there, 400 amp hour batteries, solar ready. We've got cabinet storage that's passed through on both sides, so you can access your Oreos any time of the day. And then obviously we have our big windows here. Those are also emergency access or egress windows. We have our stove, kitchen, and refrigerator just like our other models. We are just much taller and much longer. Dual axles, independent suspension by Timbren. They're 5,200 rated, so that's our max gross. Our empty weight on this is about 2,900 pounds. Aluminum body construction, same with the other one. And on the inside, we have a door on the back now. Step up the steps. There's a shower here and a cartridge toilet down here. 3 beds, there's 2 bunk beds, and this will fold down. We also have a king size bed in here with a propane heater. As you can see, there's those 2 windows still and a couple fans. Plenty of power hookup for charging your phone. So this is our retaining for the kiddos. So you drop this down so they can climb in. They can also climb in through the front window here. And then this will be a little bit difficult, but there's these 2 pins here, and that'll let you drop it down. And once it's down, it could be a backrest. We had a whole bunch of bedding on here, so I won't do that right now, but and then that's how it locks in place. Down here, second bunk, there's a couple of power hookups over here and a light switch. So a reading light. There's also a floor light down here in the middle of the night. You don't want to wake everybody up to get outside. All right, that's Mammoth. If you have any questions, please visit our website at mammothoverland.com.
Hey guys, it's Teton with Backroads Overland Company. We're out here with our 2024 A Race Against Blindness Edition Trail Series. We're gonna run you through it real quick. So starting off here on the side, You can see we've got a very, very spacious cabin. It's a queen size mattress, 6-inch memory foam mattress, so super cozy. It also folds up into a couch, so if you want to watch some TV in some rough weather, it's definitely ready to go. Very spacious cabinetry. It's all custom powder coated, so any kind of finish you want is ready. We've got a laptop tray in there, so for those of you guys that work remote, it's a perfect setup. We've also got your first Red Arc display screen. This allows you to control the entire trailer from this hub right here. It gives you all your different readouts, your battery level, what kind of charge is coming in, whether that's solar, shore power, or DC to DC. We've also got one of those located in the rear as well. Moving on to the side here, we'll keep talking about some power. We got 400 amp hours of lithium battery on board. This is the Red Arc TVMS system plus the Rogue. So what that's going to do is allow you to control everything from your dimmable light features to your water tank sensors, all on demand. So whether that's from the Red Arc screens, from your phone, it's ready to go. You've got a smart transfer switch built in with the 2000 watt inverter to supply all your 110 power needs. Up here in the front, you've got your clamshell box. This is going to be a watertight, dust-proof compartment that you can put anything from media equipment to just some lawn chairs. It's ready to go for whatever you need. We've got your portable solar case up here. So right here, we've got 200 watts of portable solar on board. And then you have also 240 watts of Red Arc solar on top as well. The Arc dolly for moving your trailer around when you're in those kind of off-grid situations makes it super, super easy. Your DO35 handbrake, as well as articulating coupler from Cruisemaster. That's directly from Australia. They got the best of the best. All your different safety features, your DC to DC charging, and that's all paired up with the Cruisemaster XT coil suspension. It's a true rock crawling suspension straight from the Outbacks of Australia. When it comes to construction on these things, you've got a 4-inch hot dip galvanized steel chassis paired up with all aluminum construction on top. So it is built to withstand anything that you're going to throw at it and hold true to the test of time. On your steps and your fenders, we've got all those customization pieces. This is some EVA decking that provides you a non-slip surface, whether it's dry, wet, and it just looks awesome. Your outdoor TV, this is a bilocational, so you can put it outside or inside the cabin. Custom lighting that we do. This is a carbon fiber infused case with KC Highlight Cyclone pucks. That'll allow you to do white, amber, or red lights, depending on what your situation is. You have 20 pounds of propane on board for your cooking or fire pits, anything you need like that. Custom wood grain finishes in the back here. This is all aluminum. Okay, it looks like wood, but it's not, I promise. It's gonna hold up to anything you throw at it. 72-liter National Luna fridge freezer. So you can set that up to be able to hold your meats and your eggs and everything on one side, and then you can set this to be a freezer on one side for the ice or whatever you might have with you. This is a multimedia entertainment center. Allows you to stream any kind of videos you want, play any kind of Bluetooth audio that you want from the trailer. Works out really, really nice. Here's your second Red Arc screen. So that again will allow you to control the entire trailer from either this hub, the interior, or from your phone. Extra cabinet space here in the galley for any kind of items you might need to bring with you. General cubby space, you have 3 drawers here that allows you to bring all your pots, pans, utensils, plates, stainless bowl. This allows you to be able to take care of all those dishes and just stay clean while you're out and about. Extra little soap tray here, so any kind of items that you want to use to keep those things clean and up to par. You've got a built-in spice rack as well. Swing out spare tire arm, makes it super handy, kind of brings some of that tongue weight off, lightens up the trailer, and just looks really, really good. When it comes to your hot water system, you've got a custom cabinet over here with your on-demand hot water. This is going to provide hot water for an outdoor shower, as well as it goes directly to your sink. Any kind of plumbing access for the maintenance that you might need. On board, we have the portable Guzzle H2O. It's going to provide all your water filtration for those extended stays. It'll refill your 38-gallon tank on one charge. It's really, really nice. A mirror. You've got your storage here for any kind of soaps that you might need to bring with you. Some access lighting. The windows are dual pane as well, so it really keeps the 4-season capabilities of this trailer on par. It's ready to handle really anything you want to throw at it. We've got a cargo slide in the front with a ARB dual compressor, the air tank, the 35-foot Apex hose reel. You can see all that here with the extra storage, the Molly panel. This thing is ready to go. So really anything you want to take this thing on is ready to go. If you guys have any more questions, you can reach us at 573-743-3333 or check us out online, BackroadsOverlandCo.com. Also see us on Instagram, Backroads Overland Co. Yeah, give us a follow. If you have any questions, just give us a call. See ya.
Hey everybody, I'm Michael with Vintage Trailer Works. We have an XTR Overlander here at the show. So starting in the back kitchen area, you have a nice big countertop here. You have cabinetry with pass-throughs on bottom of both sides there. You have a nice spot for your cooler here. That slides out and back in. So this is kind of where all your electrical and your water storage will live. So we do have 10 gallons of water storage on board. Like I said, all your electricals down there. You got a sink up top here, more cabinet space, little spot for your paper towels and other stuff up there. As we come around, you got a spot for where you're filling up your water, shore power. You got your rear stabilizers on the corner there to help you not move around while you're camping. So you do have these 30-inch off-road tires. Once you get inside this one, we put some front wall sliding storage in here. It slides back and forth. You got some lights up top, some vents for your air conditioner heater, and then you got this nice queen size mattress. Like I said, all your cabinetry can be accessed inside and outside. So you got some plugs up there for powering your cell phones or just whatever you're plugging in there. We threw a TV in this one for some entertainment. And then on your front here, you get a nice front rack that you can throw just whatever on here. Cargo boxes, or this is where our AC heater would go if we provided one with it. But really just a great storage area to strap something down to. So on our front here, that's where we throw batteries and solar controllers and inverters if you were to get one. That's just kind of where all the main electronics live. But that is pretty much the trailer with the roof rack on top. It's about an 800-pound capacity. And of course your roof vent. You got plenty of lights all inside and outside the trailer. So you can go online to our website at vintagetrailerworksinc.com. And then of course we have all the socials, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Hey guys, Mike with Xpedition Trailers here. We're gonna be featuring the Outback Sportsman's trailer for you today. It's a 2x2 frame, it's hot dipped and galvanized. The life expectancy on these frames, once they're hot dipped and galvanized, is approximately 75 years. So you can give this thing a beating. It's made for marine applications, freshwater applications. The trailer itself, if you look at these bunks here, it's completely modular. So you can remove these bunks. Right now we have our Old Town kayak on it, but you can put a jet ski on it, you can put a John boat on it. You remove the bunks, you can do an ATV, you can do dirt bikes, you can do a motorcycle. What's great about this trailer is for the everyday sportsman, you can take everything off of it. Let's say you need to move a couch or a dresser. You can use this trailer to do that as well. On this particular model, we have our Intrepid Camp Gear tent on it. This is the 3.0. It's a new model that's just come out. It's excellent. If you look at the bend on the trailer on the back, you have extra height on it. It's very spacious inside once you're in there. You can add lights into it. And once completely closed, it's very flat and streamlined. The look of it once it's closed is very, very nice because it's another modular look that we like to add to this trailer. These boxes that we have on the side of the trailer, they're 8 foot in length and they're completely open on the inside. So you can put large items in here, storage cases, SKB cases, Pelican cases. You can have all of that in here. You could even put fishing rods if you like to. Another great thing we have on this trailer is this paneling. This is actually aluminum and it's powder coated, but if you feel it, you can feel the ridges on it as if it was real wood. We're the only ones in the industry right now that are using this proprietary component on our trailers. You have your Noco Gen 5 X2 battery charger on it. It's got 100 amp hours of lithium. You have your Red Arc system. We use Red Arc on all of our trailers. You can Bluetooth to your phone. You got your rock lights on it. You have your lights inside under the Intrepid tent. We got a front runner rack on it right now. The capacity is to the limitations of front runner. I believe on this trailer right now we have a 600-pound capacity up top. And this trailer, fully outfitted as you see it right now, is 1,500 pounds. So based on the limitations of the trailer, you can add another 500 pounds of weight onto this. That would be your gear, whatever it is that you're gonna need to take. Again, if you take your tent off and you have your kayak off, you can carry some pretty heavy items on this and it's on the road with you. This trailer also comes with the built-in ratchet straps, so you can automatically strap down anything that you're gonna have here as far as gear is concerned. And we have the diamond plating so that you can use, let's say you wanna put some bungee cords or extra straps, you can use it anywhere on the floor of this trailer. We also have a timbering suspension on it. That's a little higher end suspension for these trailers on the market, but we like to put the best of the best on what we use. If you want to check us out, we're at xpeditiontrailers.com. Thanks for watching.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Jocelyn with Tern Overland, and we're here at the AOR Expo enjoying a beautiful sunny day. Let's go take a look inside at some of our products. One of our main components that we sell and supply to the Overland market is our awning style window. Tried and true, high quality, adhesiveless installs. So the install involves sandwiching your wall essentially. They open and close at varying degrees and lock fully, or there's an interim lock which allows for a gap for airflow and ventilation. And then each window comes with a blind and screen assembly. It's a fine mesh, no CM screen, so keeping all those tiny little bugs out. and a full blackout shade. And we now offer these windows in 11 different sizes with either a white or a black blind and screen assembly. So you'll see the black blind and screen over here. You can see overhead we have our roof hatch. This is a 12-volt electric hatch. We have lighting throughout, screen and blinds as well. And this dual pane acrylic hatch has the same UV resistance, insulation properties, and it's an electric hatch. This is our Wildlands door. It's one of our most popular products in our Arctic Tern product line. The Wildlands door comes in 3 different sizes, roughly a 4-foot, a 5-foot, and a 6-foot. These are super high quality doors with a 3-point locking system, steel woven screen on the interior, and a fine mesh on the exterior. So that's going to be super sturdy, keep your pets and your kids from walking through your screen or yourself. Very secure, and we have this additional insulation layer for added thermal insulation. And then these 2 doors here latch together. And there's your beautiful Wildlands door. One really cool thing I'd like to share with you that is not officially launched, but will be launching early summer is our dual pane acrylic flat window. Has the same amazing properties as our classic awning window, with just a slightly different aesthetic and a little bit darker tint. We carry in stock numerous sizes. If you want more information, you can visit us at ternoverland.com.
All right, so my name is Sean Elsner with Infusion Design, and we produce CampInAwe. CampInAwe is 100% made in the Kansas City area, built for how, where, when, and any way people want to camp. It is right under 2,000 pounds dry weight, 1,910, and it is, you know, what we like to call your typical teardrop on steroids. Twice the cabin size, 10 times the storage, and built in a completely different fashion than everybody else. So it is built from an all-composite body on an all-steel chassis, so our center of gravity is low. It performs phenomenal on the highway. It'll go anywhere you want to go off-road. Sits on a 3,500-pound Dexter torsion axle with independent suspension. Has 58 cubic feet of storage throughout, and you get to sleep on a real queen bed. So inside, as you can see, it's built for 2 people that can sit in the back end. They can sleep, like I said, on a real queen bed, or 25, cubic feet of storage inside. Standable fenders, extendable top for awnings, cargo. You could take 2 kayaks on top and still open the doors. It's got a rear galley compartment with potable water, so there's no winterization. It fits in a standard single car garage and built to go anywhere. We have an extendable tongue up front, which is also, everything you see here is proprietary in how we build because we do use our own composite laminated panels. We have an extendable tongue up front that extends 6, 12, or 18 inches out. So instead of putting your bike racks, cargo, everything else in front of your galley in the back on a typical teardrop, you get to put it up front. So actually when you do load the front and load the back, you're balancing it as you load so that it performs going down the highway like it should. It's also aerodynamic beyond what most people think a teardrop is. So our body design actually channels air up and over the top, and where air begins to disrupt as it rolls off the back of it, we've extended our side panels up to help offset fuel decrease as you're pulling down the highway. Depending on what you pull with, we have customers, I pull with a Toyota FJ, I can pull with and without it, with anywhere from 0 to 1 mile a gallon difference in fuel consumption. Everything you see outside of the bike rack up front and the awning on top comes standard. So it comes with a 2-burner cook stove, potable water, pressurized water system, shower tent, on and on down to a 6-inch gel-infused memory foam queen mattress. One of the other nice features about this, we use a 5,000-pound sand pad up front and 2,500-pound jacks on the back. So they're not actually stabilizer jacks like most people need to keep their trailer from tipping over. They're actually there so when you are off-grid, you can actually level it and sleep on a real level queen mattress and sleep like nobody else can. The last big feature that we have is our awning, or our opening door up front. So when you do lay in bed, it's screened. It has a removable screen for loading, but you can sit and enjoy the views of nature and everything you came to see. And that is the elevator speech on CampInAwe. So www.campinawe.com. CampInAwe, CampInawe.
Hey everyone, I'm Jamin. I'm with Kingdom Camping. We're out here in Springfield, Missouri. This is our BaseX, which is our gear trailer that we've come out with. It does have the same steel chassis as our Adventure Pro Mini that you see over there. And this is a gear trailer that's for the outdoorsman. It's got a lot of storage space up front. We do have the Cruisemaster articulating hitch with a handbrake. You see here the DC to DC charging cable, which runs into our red arc. We'll get to that in a second. Nice ARC off-road jack or spare tire. We have a charging port here and a solar port right next to it, so you can lay a solar blanket out to charge your battery. And right inside this front cavity here, these cabinets are all aluminum with a nice rubber seal around the inside, so they seal off nice. We have the Red Arc Manager 30 kit, inverter, charger, and this distribution box here. And as you can see, the door handles are tension handles, so when these go in, you turn them and it sucks the seal tight for a nice seal. Here on the side is our kitchen option. So this buyer got the kitchen slide, so it does have the 2-burner cooktop and also your refrigerator slide. There's no refrigerator on it right now, but you can have a Dometic fridge or any type of fridge really. There's plenty of space here. Down here to this cavity, we've got a nice Molly panel. We've mounted our Red Arc display on here. We've got hot and cold water in the sink, and that drains down the side here. Up top you can see we have some floodlights. These are all controlled with Red Arc, so you can have a nice lit campsite at nighttime. We have a nice 270 awning, goes all the way around the side and the back here. So there's some extra Molly panels on the back. This is a good spot for roto packs or anything like that. There's a big empty cavity here in the rear end that you can store all sorts of goodies. So if you're an outdoorsman, there's plenty of space. I'll jump in here. Ugh. So you can see how big it is. There's a 2-inch hitch on the back. That's great for bikes or even a small motorcycle. If you can have a hitch and take that with you. There's arc corner steadies on each corner. So these are strong stabilizer jacks in the corners. We've got nice rigid fenders, help you get up on top. You can have a roof tent actually mounted on this roof rack. So if you want to sleep with this trailer, you can have a roof tent up top. There's more Molly panels here on the other side, just mounting all sorts of stuff. We've got a hatchet mounted in here on the rubber clamps. And then all the way up front, we do have our water package in this unit. So there's a shower awning, and also your fill port is right here. There's a 30-gallon water tank, so you have onboard water, hot water, and all the way, the final box is our gas. So this is plumbed to the kitchen and to the hot water heater for hot water. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. If you got any questions, go on our website. It's kingdomcampingrv.com. We have some YouTube videos on YouTube. We're on Instagram and Facebook. And if you have any questions, reach out. We'd love to help you.
Hi, I'm Tim with Xventure Trailers. We're here at the More Expo in Springfield, Missouri. We have both our XV2 and XV3 trailers here today. Our XV2 is kind of the flagship. It's designed after a military trailer that Shutt Industries builds. So we got a trailer here that's 100% made out of aluminum. There are no structural welds. It's all huck bolted together. This is actually a chunk of the frame. And it's a long story about why this is better than a welded frame. So I'm not going to go into the long story, but I'll just tell you it's got a 10-year chassis warranty. And in 25 years of the company building stuff like this, we've never had a chassis fail. This trailer is equipped with a 25-gallon on-demand water. It's got a 25-gallon water tank, on-demand water heater. Obviously, we got a sink with hot and cold water for doing dishes. We got a shower outlet on the other side. We use a partner stove here for cooking lunch, cooking dinner, making coffee. The XV2 has a elevating rack, so it actually goes down about 6 inches from where it is now. It'll go up another foot, so if you want to put a quad in the back, if you want to put dirt bikes in the back, you can haul almost anything in this trailer. Depending on how you have it equipped, you'll have about 1,000 to 1,500 pounds of payload available to you. So if you need to go to Home Depot and carry 1,000 pounds of brick, you can do that, which is very unusual in this industry. Not a lot of trailers can do that. Up to 37-inch tires. We can match your bolt pattern to whatever vehicle you have. And then, you know, kind of all the same other accessories that a lot of trailers have, with the exception not too many people have a 7-foot stainless galley table, great for preparing meals. And up front we have a cargo box that has a 50-quart ARB fridge. In the middle of that we have some storage, and then on the far side we have a dual battery system with switches for our lighting system, which is 6 rack lights, 4 bed lights, 4 underbody lights, and then it also controls our water pump. So this trailer as it sits is pretty much loaded with everything we can do, but you can get it just as a base cargo trailer, and then you can build it up with any accessories you want. So it's pretty much however you want to build your trailer, that's how we'll equip it. So we appreciate you taking a look. Come down to the More Expo, check it out, and we'll be at the other Overland Expos this summer. Our website is goxventure.com.
Hey everybody, Justin Sturgill here with Mission Overland. Today we're at the More Expo and we're going to show you around our 2024 summit that we have here on display in our booth. So we have the kitchen pulled out. We have a great Dometic 2-burner stove, a sink with a folding faucet. This has hot and cold water, and the entire thing, once it's folded up, actually will slide right inside the unit. Very easy to put away, very easy to stow. And it's done. 69-liter Truma refrigerator, freezer and refrigerator combination. Very, very efficient on the battery. And this also has slides and slides right away in this tongue storage box and hides away very quickly. One of our options on the trailer is the side storage box. You can see here that this one's kind of upfitted. We use this as a bit of a coffee bar. It's fantastic for in the morning for getting around. And the whole entire kitchen setup is protected by our OVS 270 awning. So the Summit has a rear entrance. It's a hatch door and it swings up out of the way. And the reason we've done this is because you can actually step up inside this unit. That's right. You don't have to crawl inside this unit. You step up inside. It has standing room on the inside. So you can see we're sitting on the inside of the Summit. It has a tremendous amount of storage on all of these compartments. I've got it up set up in dinette mode. It has a really great table that we use, a Lagoon style table leg for the inside. The whole thing folds down into a queen bed. We have our optional bunk up top. You can get 2 of these. These fold down, creates kind of a bunk bed feel on the inside for your kids. This particular unit is a 2024, and we are also offering our new rooftop air conditioner on this unit. It sleeps really, really well. Mission Overland actually works with a dealer base. So we have dealers across the country that can take your order today. 30 plus wrap options for this trailer. You can customize it the way you want on the wraps. Absolutely a tremendous trailer, great for adventuring, perfect for behind your Jeep, your Gladiator, or your Bronco. So look us up, missionoverland.ca.
Hi, I'm Marissa with Adventure Series RV. We are at the More Expo and I have the EPIK Ranger here that I'm going to show you around. So we're starting with 33-inch all-terrain tires. This has a welded steel frame and articulating hitch. It has Cruisemaster independent off-road suspension so that this will get you anywhere your vehicle can take you. We have a welded steel screen door here, so this is the biggest square that a bear can't get in. It is bear proof and your furry friends won't break through the bug screen. And then coming inside here, this is our bathroom. So you have plenty of space to shower, and the toilet slides out. So we have the Ogo compost toilet, and this has ventilation and a fan in there as well. Our bed slides in and out also. So we have the slide in bed with panoramic side hatches, and we also have the clear story pop top. So that adds so much space to this compact camper. We also have zero wood construction, so the walls are made of Asdel fiberglass that's super durable and water resistant, so it's not going to get rot or anything like that. These are built to last. This dinette turns into an additional sleeping as well. That's just a super easy transition there. We have a dual compartment fridge and Dometic stove. So you have lots of counter space for cooking, for meal prep here. And then these cabinets also slide in. So when you're traveling, those will be in all the way. And then when you're set, you got lots of counter space here. We have a 30-gallon freshwater tank located under the dinette. So that is insulated by the walls. Our walls have an R value around 4, so that gives you some insulation.
We also have a Dometic furnace and hot water heaters, so you will have hot water showers, and we have lots of storage in the EPIK Ranger. So we have his and her drawers here by the bed. This is a big throw storage here. We have a shoe compartment and lots of aluminum cabinetry and drawers. All of our lights are LED too, so they work on the switch all together, and then you can individually work them, and they dim and brighten. The dry weight of the Ranger is around 3,500 pounds. The GVWR goes up around 5,000 with the Cruise Master independent suspension there. The height of this one for parking is about 9 feet 4 inches. The Ranger comes standard with a 100-watt solar panel mounted on the roof. It also comes with 200 amp-hour Renogy lithium iron phosphate batteries, an MPPT, and DC to DC charger as well. And then all of those components can be monitored with your Renogy monitor here, so you can see how much charge you're getting versus what you're using. The Ranger comes with a mounted spare tire on the back. It'll be on Molly panel. We also have a storage box. It's optional that you can add on the back here. Coming around, we have an exterior shower port in case you want to rinse off your furry friends or kids before they come in. This is our water fill. Here we have our shore power plug, and then here is all of our electrical components. You can see all of our Renogy batteries and our inverter. Here is where our furnace and hot water heater are located. And this is our Cruise Master articulating hitch. This one has the mechanical parking brake. Follow us on social media and visit our website, www.epikrv.com, to get more information, and feel free to give us a call to get an order started.
Hey, this is Tristan with Cedar Ridge Campers. Behind me is one of our brand new trailers. This is called the Deneb. It's the new trailer for us. It's a fully modular design, still full fiberglass composite like all of our other trailers. This one is on the all-terrain chassis instead of the off-road chassis. We can do either or, either the off-road chassis or the all-terrain chassis on this trailer. Up front here, we have a tongue box. This is a refrigerator box. We don't have a refrigerator in this one, but you can put a refrigerator up here. We build these boxes in-house. This one just has a 2-inch ball coupler on the front, but if you get the XT chassis on this trailer, you can get the DO35 articulating hitch from Cruise Master. Moving down a little bit here, full Arctic Tern doors and windows on this trailer. We use a large 30 by 36 inch door. We also have a door on each side, so it's easy to get in and out. Large windows with both a screen and a shade built into them. Inside this trailer, it's all carpeted, so it's a nice warm feel. Then we got a queen size mattress inside here with a bunk. And the bunk is an option. We can also have cabinets inside, and you can put that, it's fully modular. So basically this trailer just comes as a shell. And if you want to buy a cot later or cabinets later, you can add them later. You can buy just a shell to begin with and build it out yourself, or you can buy the parts from us and we can build it out for you, or you can, down the road, you can also buy the parts and do it yourself. Coming down here, we got full steel fenders, stand-on fenders. You can stand on these fenders on this trailer. This one has a 2,200 pound timber and suspension. Propane tank for your stove back here. And then this one, we have it set up with our countertop option, and then the stove sink combo slide out. And then we use the Dometic hydrate faucets, and the Dometic water jugs fit perfectly down underneath there. You can configure this galley different ways. You could do 3 sets of drawer banks. You could just have it all open, you use it for totes, or you can have just a drawer bank and a refrigerator in this section. This trailer also is super modular, so it doesn't have a built-in power system, so you just use a portable power station. We carry Lion Energy, and that's what's running this whole trailer, is their Lion Energy Safari 1600. Coming around here, you can see our roof rack. It can hold up to 500 pounds, so you can mount a rooftop tent up there. So if you want to check out our trailers, check out cedarridgecampers.com. You also can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Cedar Ridge Campers.
I'm Nick with the BFX Trailers. Today we're going to go over the BFX trailer. This is a US made product in Storm Lake, Iowa. Everything is fully manufactured there other than the componentries and options we put on it. To start out with, the trailer itself has a large nose storage compartment. Comes standard with a Blackstone grill on it. 40-gallon water tank, hot water on demand converter, so you have full water access. It has 220 ounce growlers on it, 35-inch tires, 2 coil shocks and an airbag per tire. It's got TV brackets that are compatible with Starlink and Dish if you have those. Big game crane on it for the outdoor hunting guys. It's got the poly butcher block cutting boards and tabletops. Drawers are all full pull, heavy duty drawers. Comes standard with the med box and fuel and water cans, axe, shovel, spare tire. Free spirit, we get our awnings through. You can get walls and a floor for those. We do offer the free spirit tents as well, but as you can see with the roof nest on this one, versatile where you can put anything on it you like. It's got a 4-rod rod holder on it. 220, 110 hookups for campgrounds or generators. Lights 360 degrees around it. Your water access would be right here. All quick connect connections. And your hot water heater is here with the Insta shower. More information, you can go to the website. It's www.bfx-usa.com. And my cell phone is right on there. And feel free to give us a call anytime.
Hello everyone, I'm Matt Reichel. I'm the owner of Boreas Campers out of Colorado, and we are here at the AOR Expo in Springfield, Missouri. Behind me we have our 2024 XT. So a lot of cool things going on with this one and some really good upgrades that we made for the 2024 model year. But we'll start up front here and kind of run through some things. So all of our campers come standard with the DO35 hitch by Cruisemaster out of Australia. Absolutely the best articulating hitch on the market. Really easy to hook up. Just a simple button and you're locked in. And it also has that integrated parking brake. So you get to camp, pull the brake, you're good to go. You've got your 7-pin hookups, obviously, so that runs your lights, your brakes, your reverse lights, and charges your lithium battery. As you move back here, so we have a really beefy frame. We have a lifetime warranty on all of our chassis. The only reason we offer a lifetime warranty on chassis is that we've never broken a chassis. So that's something we're really proud of. We do all the welding in-house. It has a 2-inch receiver up front and in the rear, so you can carry up to 3 bicycles here, or you can do a motorcycle up to 400 pounds. So you could do motorcycle here, and then up top on this toolbox you can do either bike racks or a luggage rack. So you can carry bikes for the whole family, or all the gear, the firewood, muddy boots, things like that. Coming in here, so this is all storage, but also carries your battery system. So it comes standard with 100 amp hour Battle-Born lithium. And then the whole camper is built out with a Victron battery management system. So Victron charge controller, Victron servo, the whole kit and caboodle. You can upgrade it with the Victron 2000 watt inverter as well. So a ton of storage in there. You come around to our doors here. So one thing that we really like is the Tern windows. So these are dual pane acrylic right here, so they don't transfer heat like glass would. They pop open, and then they also have the built-in screen and shade. So really nice feature, good airflow in the camper. As you come inside here, you've got a full-size queen bed. You have a cubby up above, so that also has power and then some reading lights. All the lighting is dimmable in here. HDPE cabinetry with the Victron digital screen for your battery management and solar. Ton of storage, forced air furnace in there. Comes standard with the max air fan. You can upgrade to the Nomadic 12-volt rooftop air conditioner. Really slick system, low profile, and really actually pretty lightweight in compared to other air conditioners on the market. On the outside here, so our campers are all composite and metal. There's not a single sliver of wood in the campers whatsoever. Wood is 1930s technology and doesn't do well when you pair it with washboard roads and Jeep trails. So we've been running composites in 2018 and never looked back. So you have your composite walls, aluminum exoskeleton, super beefy box. We've had these things roll over both on the trail and at highway speeds, and you're able to just roll them back over and keep going, which even I've been impressed with that, because we did not have the R&D budget at the beginning of this to break our own trailers. So some of the customers have sent us pictures and have been really impressed. So that's pretty cool. We're proud of that as well. Comes standard with an 8-foot awning. This is our standard wrap system for it. Roof rack with crossbars with multiple options for awnings, additional 400 watts of solar on the roof. Suspension wise, we've paired this with the Cruisemaster hitch with the Cruisemaster CRS2 swing arm suspension. Again, we import that from Australia. Cruisemaster's been doing off-road campers for 40 years. They know the suspension market. It's absolutely the gold standard. Full-size spare tire as well. And one thing I do want to note too is everything I'm showing you on here is our standard XT. There's not one single upgrade on this. Of course, there's options and upgrades, but this is what you get with our XT package. So coming back around to the kitchen here, you've got your Truma C60 fridge. This was a big upgrade for 2024 was the Cook Partner stove. So this thing is awesome, 20,000 BTUs. It can be windy as heck and you can still boil that coffee first thing in the morning. You've got 30 gallons of fresh water running to the sink and your hot water shower on the side. Everything rolls in and locks in. We're running AccuRide locking slides. Ton of storage in both these cabinets for all your food and kitchen accoutrements, LED lighting, power center, water pump is here. Of course, you've got to have your paper towel holder, most important thing on any camper, right? All right, coming around to the passenger side here, so you've got your on-demand hot water shower, 11-pound propane tank. You can upgrade to dual if you want to carry like a portable fire pit and things like that. Outdoor porch lights, both in the white light and in the amber. You can stand on all these fenders to access your roof rack up here. So you can do rooftop tent. You can add up to 400 watts of more solar here. And then we have a bunch of slots cut in here so you can put 180s, 270s, straight awnings, shower room enclosures, anything like that. And then the camper does come standard with a 100-watt solar panel right out of the gate. So that's the quick rundown on it. We build these in Pueblo, Colorado. We do everything in-house. We're proud to be able to put that American-made placard on every camper. So BoreasCampers.com. Make sure to check us out on YouTube where we have a much more in-depth walkthrough of this video as well. And of course, we're on the Facebook and Instagram and all that jazz. So yeah, thanks for checking it out.
Hi, my name is Jeff Baker, and I am with Ushi Outdoors out of Kingdom City, Missouri. And today we're at the MORE Expo down in Springfield, and I'm going to do a quick walk around of our newest R Series camper. This camper is very unique in the construction of the panels that we're using to build it. Inside of the core of the panel, we've got a recycled cork and rubber layer. And so what we've been able to do is lighten the camper up a little bit. We get some thermal insulation, some acoustic insulation from the product there. And then we've also added sustainability to the product. So the beauty of cork is that it can be harvested every 9 years. And so we don't kill the tree when we harvest the cork. So we're trying to use less wood, cutting trees down, and use more of a recycled product in the product. So inside of this camper, you get to see some raw cork, some exposed cork, which is really cool. The headliner in this is all cork, is an exposed cork. This is super cool because now when you're sleeping at night, you'll find that condensation gets absorbed into that cork and then gets released back out throughout the day. This camper is about 100 pounds lighter than its predecessor that was built out of Baltic birch plywood. So we've lightened the camper up a little bit. The camper is super quiet in comparison. Some of the tests we did, we saw a 20 to 25 decibel drop from the external to the internal sound. Sleep super sound, super quiet at night, makes it a really great option. We put a Molly panel on the side so that you can hold all of your gear. We have these super awesome Tern Overland doors. This is a new door to us. Great window feature. So this window can be locked in multiple positions. It has a privacy screen. It has a regular bug screen, or it can be completely open. It also partially locks open, so now you've got a small gap for just some basic airflow to get through. It's a fantastic new door. In the back galley, we've tried to build just a very simple, easy to use, utilitarian rear galley, basic setup with some sliding doors up top for all your gear, some underlighting. One of our switches turns our overhead light on, one switch turns an underglow light on, so at night we have red lights around the camper shining onto the ground so there's nothing in your face. 12-volt USB-C plug, and then some basic storage here, enough room for a 45-liter fridge freezer. We can put that on a slide out for you, or you can set that up for just storage. Off-road axle setup by Timbren, 3,500-pound axles, rear stabilizers, stand-on fenders, everything that we can build in-house, we build in-house, and then assemble the product right in central Missouri for you to come and pick up at the factory. Our website is hykoutdoors.com, and that's HYK outdoors.com, and we'd love for you to follow us on social.
I'm Cass with Sasquatch XC, and we're here at the MOORE Expo in Springfield, Missouri, and I'm showing off the Highland 60. Highland 60 has a full kitchen with its instant setup, so all you gotta do is just open the rear door, spare tire rack, and you're ready to cook. Integrated power supply, so you can run your fridge with the door open, door closed. Got sink, 36-gallon water tank, on-demand hot water, 3-burner cooktop made by Furrion, push to close, push to open drawer system with dividers that you can adjust, 3-door cabinet system, light controls, water tank, and you got a AC power that's connected to your inverter. Plenty of lights. Got a fold-down prep table that folds up, folds away when you're driving. The spare tire rack also has a bike rack integrated into it, like a receiver hitch for your bike rack, so you can open up your spare tire rack and not have to remove your bike rack. All aluminum design, and our frame has integrated lighting. So you got a switch right here to turn on your floodlights. They also come on in reverse in a dimmer setting. So if you're out, put the car in reverse, you don't blind anybody behind you, which is really nice. Drop down quarter steadies, fold up into the bumper and sit flush so they don't hang down, won't get knocked off when you're off trail. Like I said, 36-gallon water tank up into the frame, nothing hangs down. We do have an optional armor package as well that you can wrap the water tank with aluminum. Independent suspension system. It's all designed in-house by us. We use box coilovers, so you have some adjustability in your suspension. Come around the side. Got our shower station. Like I said, it's on-demand hot water. We've got plenty of storage for bolting down rotopacks, shovels. Got storage behind as well. Got your shower awning you can mount right here. The side box system has removable latches, so you can either use this as a tray to store stuff on, or you can let it hang. Every side box has independent light controls, plenty of storage. You can put shelving in here as well, adjustable shelving. Aluminum running boards, they're bed lined. And then inside the cab, super comfortable, tons of storage. I got storage up above, your pillows for your jackets, pillows, cell phones. Got your power strip here so you can plug in and charge, light controls. Got available air conditioning as well. It's got a Propex heater in it that runs off the propane tanks. Up front, we have our electronics system. We have a Renogy system as well as a Red Arc system we can install. Double wide 200 amp hour lithium battery. You can stack those together, get 2 of them in there. And with the Red Arc system, you can get the Alpha 150s. You can get up to 4, 5, 6 of those up front. So there's plenty of power. Got your DC charging. Got solar input in the front. Shore power, you got pass through as well. Plenty of storage up top. Most people put firewood up here, and you can strap it down with these strap points. Got a fully articulating hitch, fits on a 2-inch ball. Got the heavy duty tongue jack, parking brake, breakaway. This has electric brakes, so you'll be in control while you're off-road. SasquatchXC.com. And you can go online, you can build the trailer, price it out, and submit it from there.
Hi, Todd with TC Teardrops. And this is our Adventure Edition trailer that we brought to the show today. This one here comes in one size. It's to haul our motorcycles, our e-bikes. We can run solar. We have the water on here. We've got the shower room. We've got the front runner awning with another room we can install. Dometic 55 IM, along with the Dometic stove we can pull out. Cook right here. Have our silverware drawer, plenty of storage for us to be on the road for about 10 days at a shot. Propane, heater air conditioner vent, 6'7" of sleeping inside with a full cabinetry, our own ventilation system, so we've got fans in our doors. Instead of penetrating the roof, we run fans here, pulls the good air out, the bad air in. We've got ventilation fans inside for cold weather camping, keeping that condensation out. You can run a dual sport bike up here, or when I'm not running the dual sport bike, I've got my One Up USA bike ramps. I'll put our e-bikes on here. We run specialized levos and 360 watts of solar, 260 on flexible, another 100 here. Along with that, then we can recharge our e-bikes remotely, going with our 1100 watt inverter, and I've got 200 amps of lithium battery up here. So that'll charge our e-bikes no matter where we're at. So we can be sitting out in Moab and recharge. I can pull this one with the 4Runner with the bike on here. I'm about 475 pounds of tongue weight loaded, and for a trip with this bike. And when I have our e-bikes on here, I pull this with a Subaru Forester Wilderness. So this model is a perfect model to take you pretty much anywhere you want to go. The same model, I can go up into a 37-inch tire. You can go to our website, tcteardrops.com, and you can find out more information on this or any of our other models. Throughout sizes and models, we got about 16 different sizes of models. We can fit pretty much any car out there, from light towing capacities to full-on off-road.
I'm Ryan with Rustic Mountain Overland here at the MORE Expo in Springfield, Missouri. We're at the Ozark Fairgrounds showing off our Patrol XCT trailer with the CVT mount hood tent on the top. This is a 56-inch model tent. This is also equipped with the Extrusion Overland bed rack system, which is really nice because if you have the Extrusion Overland system on your vehicle, your Jeep, your truck, you can use it on the trailer as well. That way you can use all the same ecosystem of accessories. Nice thing about our trailer, and I hope I don't scare anybody when I open it, the nice thing about our trailer is even with everything deployed on the top, you can still open the lid, get into the unit itself. We do have a rear molly panel accessory so that you can put the important stuff like Clorox wipes on there, first aid kits, all the essentials, right? You'll notice on the sides we have our step package. That's a nice add-on, works as an armor to protect the fender and the frame, also giving you a step up so that you can get access to the tent or things up top. We do in the front, in our tongue box, we use the Timbo Tusk custom slide. It's another made in the US product, which is important for us. Everything we try to do is a made in the US domestic product. We do the front accessory panels as well on the tongue box. And then we have our lock and roll hitch coupler, which is a nice addition there. That's free as a part of the build. The arc jack, tongue jack. Yeah, I think that's kind of the bulk of it. We have a few other accessories and pieces that are optional add-ons as well. So check us out at rusticmountainoverland.com.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm here with Twain Trailers. We're at the Missouri Off-Road Expo. But this is our trailer. We make a very simple, basic utility trailer that is also used for rooftop tent camping. The intent is to give you a trailer that you can use for all 52 weeks out of the year instead of just the 2 weeks you want to go camping. As you can see, we've got a Tepui queen-size tent mounted on top of this trailer. Gives you plenty of space to sleep your family, as well as plenty of storage space to haul all the stuff that you want to haul out into the woods. Make all of our trailers out of 1/4-inch thick steel for the foundational frame, also with expanded metal on the base, so it's easy to power wash and clean whenever you get it back from the woods. And we actually will set the hoop height. We have 3 standard heights, but we can customize the hoops to whatever your needs are. But our standard heights are 38 inches, which is really good for anybody that wants to keep their tent and trailer inside of their garage if you have a 7-foot tall garage door. And also we have this trailer, both of these trailers have 48 inches of space between the deck and the bottom of the hoops. It's good for people who are wanting to haul something like a YZ85 out into the woods or a small 4-wheeler. And then also we can go to a full 60 inches of height, so 5 feet of space for anybody who wants to haul like a road bike or something like that for their adventures. Drive all the way to their destination, pull off their bike, go driving around cruising, and still be able to come back to your base camp. Several people that like to use these for base camps for hunting as well. So you can take this out on your elk hunt, set it up on your as far as you can get, as deep as you can get, and then hike on from there and always come back to your base camp. If you ever have any questions, we're at twaintrailers.com. Feel free to reach out. I'm Mike at Twain Trailers. Shoot me an email. I'll respond. Have a good day.
Hi, I'm Tom with Timberleaf Trailers out of Grand Junction, Colorado, here at the MORE Expo 2024. We've got with us today one of our classic trailers. This is our largest one, and we're looking at the full kitchen here right now on the classic. Got a couple things going on here. So within the kitchen setup, got everything you need for creating a meal, enjoying yourself past that. Got a built-in stove there. It comes standard with the unit. You can also upgrade that to, the cook partner one. They got the, storage through there. All locks out. Some additional storage under the sink, and of course, put in a cooler or refrigerator here. Keep all your beverages cool, no matter what the temperature outside. A couple things with Timberleaf that we pride ourselves on is the quality of construction. Absolutely everything is done with Baltic birch. Sand it all down very finely and coat it with a zero VOC finish. As far as electrically, got a few things going on as far as the ability to change lights, power your devices. Of course, your sink here with water tank up front. Do any of your washing your dishes, any of that stuff. And as we close it down, solar option built in there, so you can keep your lithium battery charged up. Got a few different options on that. All lithium. And as we come around here on the side, multiple different suspension options, and this is on all of our trailers, whether it's the Classic, the Pike, or the Kestrel. We have the off-road package here with Timbren suspension and a 4-inch lift. The all-road, which is Timbren without the 4-inch lift, or our standard construction with a torsion axle. And once you kind of come inside, see it's actually really quite spacious in here. Full 80-inch long queen-size bed here in the Classic. Again, with all the zero VOC finish in here. Lights, and one of the things we definitely pride ourselves on is a nice 8-inch mattress. Gives you an incredibly cozy night's sleep. Come check us out at timberleaftrailers.com. Or stop by our facility in Grand Junction next time you're passing through.
Hey guys, it's Jim Noble from Unlimited RV. We're here at the Overland show in Springfield, Missouri right now. We just signed up with Armor, Skinny Guy brand camper that we've got for sale, and I'm gonna go through and show you a couple things on it. First off, we've got an amazing outside kitchen. We've got the 12-volt refrigerator, and then we've got your griddle and sink outside, so you can do everything you want outside. Or if it's raining and you can't do that, we do have some kitchen inside as well. We'll take a look and see what you think. All right, so inside we've got one of the big things about this that we're pretty excited about is with this Armor brand, there's no wood. Everything is composite, so it's lightweight and you don't have to worry about getting any kind of water damage. We've got the teddy bear bunks up front, which no actual teddy bears were harmed in the making of this. I definitely want to point that out. We've got the nice wet bath here where you've got the shower and toilet together. Everything in here is metal. All your cabinets are metal. The countertops are metal, so there's no room for damage if you do happen to get a leak. We've also got a really nice flooring here. That's kind of what you're used to seeing in boats. We've also got one of my favorite parts here. If your cell phone's dying, boom, throw it on there, and we've got capability of charging. Back here we've got your dinette. This will make into a bed as well, so we can sleep 4 people in this specific unit. We've got the nice acrylic windows. These are gonna have little shades that pull down, or you've got shades like that pull down so you can black out for privacy. Also, the air conditioner is a 12-volt air conditioner, and we've got 600 watts of solar on this thing. So if you want to do some off-road, off-grid stuff, you can definitely do that with this one. It's also got independent suspension, so if you want to go out in the middle of nowhere and just do some crazy camping, this is the camper for you. We also have a lifetime warranty with everything that we sell at Unlimited RV. We've got a location in Kansas City and a location in Osage Beach, so come check us out. Yeah, the website is unlimitedrv.com.
Jeff with Badac Adventure Co. here at MORE Expo. We've got our SS7 that we're showing today. This one is our super simple, lightweight version of a camper that really can go anywhere, and you can pull it with just about anything. Lightest weight version of this comes in at like 600 pounds. The way this one's sitting is 850 pounds. It has really all you need to get out there and enjoy the wilderness, have an adventure. We got doors both sides, 26 by 32. There's 80 inches of length. We're 4 foot wide on this camper. So nice 4-inch mattress. It's all Baltic birch construction. This one is our, like I said, SS7, so it's 7 foot long in the box. That's our super short. Total length's gonna be like right at 12 feet. I guess the back side here, we've got our gear storage that you can access from inside or outside. We don't do a battery on the inside of this one that's hard mounted to the, to the camper, so you don't have to have it on a tender or whatever when it's at your house. We do this one with your choice of power station. That way you can take it with you if you're not taking the trailer for that event or, camp situation you're going to. Got an OVS 270 awning, which is one of our options. This is the LTE on this one. Yakima Road shower for your shower situation. We've even got our shower tent off the other side here. Really, it just has all the things, but in a small, compact, lightweight version. Polyurea liner on the exterior, bed liner, that we can do in multiple colors. Our suspension on this one, we do a split torsion half axles, flexi ride. We can also do it with a timber and 1 ton long arm. Heck, we option even our front tongue box for extra storage. We can do lock and roll or max couplers up front for the more extreme situations, but this thing will go anywhere your Jeep will go. So if you want to check us out, you're not here at more, BadacAdventureCo.com on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or BadacAdventureCo.com.